put in the work. After all this time, I'm known for a jerk. And if you have a membership, I'll give you a perk. Money, 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 money. We're here for money, 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 money. I was a pioneer of making commentary. I was right up to the top, despite my adversaries. I'm never gonna stop, quite the contrary. When you're the best, you outlast the rest. I outlasted those motherfuckers. But now it's time to put on a vest, right? 3, 2, 1, go! People watch my streams to see if I fail and then try to strike my channel, but to no avail. No matter what they do, I always will prevail. This is how you don't play. How about DSP tries it? The fact I'm still around, I know the trolls are spies. You'll miss me when I'm gone. I know you can't deny it. When you're the best, you outlast the rest. I outlasted those motherfuckers. But now it's time to put on a vest, right? 3, 2, 1, go! Sadly, the innovators get left in the dust. It's only those who break the records who really get remembered. So I don't think I will be remembered. If anything, it'll be my body of work that speaks for me, one day when I'm gone. And hopefully my body of work will be on the internet forever, but we certainly don't know how long YouTube's gonna last. So who fucking knows, right? When you're the best, you outlast the rest. I outlasted those motherfuckers. But now it's time to put on a vest, right? 3, 2, 1, go!
Phil the greasy pig, he struts online, dripping with excuses, never a shine, begging for coins in the dim blue light, shouting ack 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 all through the night. Tales he spins like a wheel gone loose, half-truths marinate in his verbal juice, promises break like a brittle twig. Phil the greasy outdated pig. Ack, 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 his anthem rings, a symphony fueled by chaos it brings. He howls for coins with a slippery grin. Phil's tangled web is paper thin. Cat, his wife, sits heavy and cold, neglects her crown as her story unfolds. Phil ignores her dreams, she fades away, while he streams his chaos day by day. Tender chords of a life gone wrong echo in his act-filled song. He tap dances through his made-up tales, fills greasy train rides, broken rails. Ack, 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 his anthem rings, a symphony fueled by chaos it brings. He howls for coins with a slippery grin, fills tangled web his paper thin.
Cat played a lot of Skyrim, and it was good. It was fun. We chilled. We had a good time. You know, we didn't have any money to do anything really. You know, it would be great if we had money. We would have stayed out and done more stuff. We didn't have any fucking money.
Let me take you down to Whiterun. Let me in your sweet rose. You know I like 'em. I cast a spell and make you go and clean the bathroom. Cause when it's only you and I, we don't wanna go outside when we can go and take a ride down to Whiterun. Let me in your sweet rose, you know I like 'em. I cast a spell and make you go and clean the bathroom. Cause when it's only you and I, we don't wanna go outside when we can go and take a ride down to Whiterun. She be on the Skyrim while I stream and beg. Crispy 60 frames on a Series S. I mean Series X, no wait, Series S. I lost so fucking much I can't remember what I get. I got them spells, oh, I got that alteration. I trick a dent into giving up his entire pension. A little scratch for cat, yeah, you can feel the tension. I know a makeup glitch that probably needs her full attention. Come on baby, we can go on down to Whiterun. Take off that tablecloth and I'll show you my Skyrim. You can beat a mount, I'll climb aboard and ride you. Fuck it if Jessica dies, you know it's time to take a ride back down to Whiterun. Let me in your sweet rose, you know I like 'em. I cast a spell and make you go and clean the bathroom. Cause when it's only you and I, we don't wanna go outside when we can go and take a ride down to Whiterun. Let me in your sweet rose, you know I like 'em. I cast a spell and make you go and clean the bathroom. Cause when it's only you and I, we don't wanna go outside when we can go and take a ride down to Whiterun.
I don't wanna clean, I wanna play some Skyrim. No groceries, get me to the Highlands. This fucking bum took me to Dundoko Island, but I shouldn't be surprised, he's lazy like I am. I just wanna cast a spell and do a side quest. I just wanna get divorced and get my life back. Take me to your island and I'll get a flight back. Touch me and I might snap, Jenna's gonna like that. Power wash simulator. Jasper puked again, but I'll just clean that shit up later. Power wash, baby. I just finished the game, so I'ma go back in my lane and go to Whiterun.
Let me in your sweet rose, you know I like 'em. I cast a spell and make you go and clean the bathroom. Cause when it's only you and I, we don't wanna go outside when we can go and take a ride down to Whiterun. Let me in your sweet rose, you know I like 'em. I cast a spell and make you go and clean the bathroom. Cause when it's only you and I, we don't wanna go outside when we can go and take a ride down to Whiterun.
I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money. Hello, everybody. It's Dark Side Phil. I need that money to pay my bills, the electric bill, the internet bill. Stupid fucking trolls, man. I just want to chill. I rock back and forth on the X and Y axis. Tip me so I could catch up on back taxes, making large stacks, refunding chargebacks, and my laugh sounds like act. 50 bitch here, 50 bitch there, 50 bit bitch. Raise your hands in the air. 50 bitch here, 50 bitch there, 50 bit bitch. Raise your hands in the air. I need that money. I really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really that money. I want to have chill streams. No Detractor memes, bathroom breaks, playing WWE, relaxing chill session of Street Fighter 3. It's like I'm getting my vibe back from 2017. 50 bitch here, 50 bitch there, 50 bit bitch. Raise your hands in the air. 50 bitch here, 50 bitch there, 50 bit bitch. Raise your hands in the air. I need that money. I really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really that money. I'm the one who operated a successful YouTube channel. I'm the one who just filed for bankruptcy. I'm the one who didn't pay my taxes. I'm the one. Me. I'm the one who masturbated in front of children. I'm the one who got 4th place at Evo. I'm the one with a 10-year legacy. I'm the one. Me. 50 bitch here, 50 bitch there, 50 bit bitch. Raise your hands in the air. 50 bitch here, 50 bitch there, 50 bit bitch. Raise your hands in the air. I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills, the electric bill, the internet bill, the condo fees, my mortgage, my taxes, my back taxes, my current taxes, my state taxes, my federal taxes, my tax attorney, my tax guy, my tax accountant, my bankruptcy lawyer, all of my credit cards, my new setup, and a new laptop, PS5, gin, bowl of ramen, WWE champion.
It's disappointing to me, and it's sad, but at the same time, it just, once again, all the detractors, they said this was going to happen, and they were right.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Do you hear yourself right now?
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him.
Dog, fuck all that noise. Get you a bottle of gin from Total Wine. Fire up your TV. Drink your gin. Drink your gin. Consequences have actions, Pep. Here's what you gotta do. Drink your gin. Drink a Pepsi later on. Play your fucking WWE champions. Consequences have actions, Pep.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Do you hear yourself right now?
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him. Stop being a fucking victim, you fucking bitch. You fucking asshole. Own your shit. Own your shit. Own it. Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Bitch. Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Bitch. Holy shit, Phil. Do you hear yourself, bitch?
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him.
You're still in mission 1. No, I'm not gonna let you lie. I know you're lying. I'm gonna pick on you. I know you're lying. Being dishonest and begging for money. Begging. And people wanting justice. He is not a real person. He's not genuine. He is not honest. He's a scammer. I just see a scammer.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. I just see a scammer.
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him.
Alright, I'm done. I'm done.
I understand everything now. I know why there's this hate wave on him, and it's been on him for years. It's because of this bullshit.
Meerkat Mall.
He's a bum!
Do you know how
He's
hard?
an ungrateful beggar bum!
Do you know how hard it was for me to hold it in? Every time he said, hey! And I thought we were being obvious. Hey?
Yeah.
I thought we were being like as obvious as possible.
No, I mean, we were like literally trying to get rid of him. It's like when you like throw it, what's that scene where they throw the rocks at the dog at Old Geller to make him go away?
Yes.
Or some shit like this. It's like, go! We don't want you here for a fucking
In the heart of the city where the shadows dance stands the Kino Casino, a house of chance where PPPP and Andy with a watchful eye oversee the games where fortunes rise or die. The jokers are wild, the deer that's cold as stone as the night goes on and the stories are told. Desperate souls with dreams in their hands game all their lives in this dangerous land. Felted tables where the losers cry, clinking glasses, card flips, and winners' battle cries. In the Kino Casino, under flickering lights, the games of chance never cease day or night. Felted tables where the losers cry, clinking glasses, card flips, and winners' battle cries. In the Kino Casino, under flickering lights, the games of chance never cease day or night.
He's a bum!
Money, subs.
What's up, Diddy? Glad to see you. Have a good day.
What is up, everybody? It's your boy Duty. Now, did everyone enjoy the new stream enhancements? That's right. Duty added a second intro. I decided I want to be like my idol, DSP. I wanted to be my idol, DSP, and have two intros, two pointless intros before I start yapping away. So I'm counting that as a stream improvement. That's right. Let me fix something real quick. My apologies. Give me 1 second. It seemed like
I need that money. I really do. I need
all
that
my
money.
settings just got completely thrown out of sorts.
Love all the songs, love the video, so funny, keep it up, bro.
Ah, brother, thank you, man. I appreciate it. And before we get started, again, Radical Jaws, I appreciate you being a member pimp. Thank you, brother, for all the support. I enjoy chatting it up with you on the Twitter. What's up, everyone? Pescator, Zion, what's up, Natro, Ard, what's going on? It's been like talk about wings. Sure, we could talk about wings. We got something to talk about. Not a problem. You know, I used to be a wings troll until I got kicked out of the community. According to Phil. So, no. The Mega Marathon will be coming up as soon as support hits as soon as we hit the right support level. And then Smoke, thank you, brother, for the $4.99. I appreciate it. Love of the songs, love the videos, so keep it up. Well, the videos, thank you, I appreciate that. I do clip them and so on. The music, none of it is on my music. So the music, the intros, all that's done by someone else. So most of my intros are done by Pixar Animation. Shout out Pixar. Some of my intros for my videos are done by Pescator. That's right. Pescator used AI creation, or I think Chat GPT, to create some of them. So big ups. I appreciate him for that. And then all the music, it's either Meerkat, Dark Side Drill, Misery Merchant, and a few others. So I have a playlist on my channel. So if you're curious, I kind of keep the Detractor. Kind of the Detractor music in the playlist. I gotta add some more because the only thing I do have is the current music I use for the stream, which is like 6 or 7 videos. But I can add more if you guys want. Like I can add all my favorites, like a Duty playlist of all the greatest hits. Definitely. Duty tries it. I don't know, man. Those tries it videos are terrible, man. Duty has to sit through try it videos with Phil all the time, and they're terrible. I can't stand it. By the way, if anyone is curious, because I think I got like 3 Kick viewers. I am streaming from Kick, another stream improvement that Duty's making. So if you wanna, I don't know, if you wanna yell the N-word on Kick, go ahead and knock yourself out. No, I'm kidding. Don't yell the N-word. I don't think that's allowed. But pretty much the Kick stream's a little bit more. You can do whatever you want. I really don't care. It's the wild, wild west. So I'll be multi-streaming. Round, thank you, brother, for following. Now, again, my settings are all fucked up because I'm on my PC now at home. Yes, Duty is finally home. I got back last week, and I'm not gonna lie. The flight was 11 hours, and it was probably the worst flight I ever had in my fucking life. What's up, Redbird? It was probably let's do some Duty lore real quick. Duty hasn't done Duty lore in a while, but it was the worst flight I had probably ever. My God, it was just turbulent fucking city. Turbulent city. Oh, I was nauseous. It was terrible. I felt like I was gonna throw up like 5 times. I tried sleeping. I couldn't fall asleep. It wasn't. And I fly a lot. I probably fly like, I probably take about 10 trips, a year. So I'm used to traveling, and I usually fly from Florida. I usually fly from Florida to like Pennsylvania, New York, and that's a bit turbulent. Flying down is not, but going up to New York and PA is you know, you do experience turbulence, but the whole fucking flight back was terrible. The flight going was good. The flight going was no problem at all, but traveling back was an experience that it was terrible. So I needed a full week to recoup. That's right. I had the decompression week, where I was gonna stream last week, but just wasn't feeling too good. Jet lag fucked me up, and I decided just to take another week off to kind of chill and relax. So plus of course, for most of you guys, kind of summer's coming to an end. So this week some of the things have changed. Like my daughter has to get ready for school. My wife went back to work. My wife, soulmate, went back to work. So it's pretty much the same for me. Nothing's changed for me. So Duty, did you set up an animation that alerts for donations? Yes, that's right. We have new animations for 100, 500, 1,000, 10,000, and 25,000. That's right. That new sound effect is wrong. Again, it fucked up my settings. I'm supposed to have a Wings of Redemption come on and tell you either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out, but I don't know why. Now it's just pinging like an idiot, so I gotta fix that. Don't lie, your wife is downstairs. She is. She's downstairs literally crying because Duty's streaming and ignoring her. No, she's a teacher. So this is training week, and then she starts back up. Next week. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna remove all of the sound effects for the brokies. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna check something the fuck out. I don't know what. Yeah, my thing's all fucked up. Good God. That's what happens, man. Oh my God. AI podcast. What's up, brother? Thank you for donating 1 gifted sub. Big ups from Kick. Oh my Lord. Duty can't wait to get that 5 or the 4. What is it? 475. He's gonna get that 475 next week. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. That was very generous of you. No sound effect. No. Duty likes to do the sound effects, man. He does. Honky Kong, what's going on, man? Everything's good, brother. Everything's good. I'm back here. This is season 2, by the way. Season 2 of the Meaningful Podcast. So Duty took some time last week to move all of the old. I did some cleanup on my channel. What's the kick channel? It's at Duty Streams. It's at Duty Streams. So here it is. But let me put it here. I did some house cleaning on my channel, and I did some house cleaning, so I decided to move shit. I moved stuff around videos, so I created a new playlist. One of the things I did was I moved all my old Meaningful Podcast to podcast. Oh my lord, AI Podcast dropping the 5 sub bomb. Thank you, brother. I might need an animation for that. Basically, have it kick like Phil. Thank you. It is popping up. Thank you, brother. I do appreciate it. So it's very generous of you. Thank you. You guys have been very generous. I appreciate it. Very nice. Thank you, AI Podcast. And you know what, AI Podcast, I know we got to touch base because I told you before I went, me and you, we're going to chit chat. So let's definitely set that up, man. Let's hit me up on Twitter and we could set up a talk, Pimp. All right, so, you know, I did some house cleaning, moved everything, cleaned it up. I got rid of some really old videos that were stupid. So the channel's a little bit more manageable. What I am going to start doing is I'm going to start archiving some of my old stuff, like shit from 2022. I'm probably either going to remove it or archive it. Some of the big stuff I'll keep, but, you know, it's getting ridiculous. I think I'm over 4,000 videos on my channel. And that's a lot of fucking videos. 4,000 videos. So, Kino Casino still owes DSP. What? Kino Casino still owns DSP. Yeah, that's right. He is up. I mean, I think. Let's be honest. I think I'm not. Well, you know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna say. I don't want to be Review Tech USA, where I proclaim myself to be the #1 detractor and then get felted for a whole year. No. The #1 detractor is everyone in the vortex. Duty's the last one. Oh, that would be cool. I could do a throwback channel. That's right. And put all my old archive stuff in there. That would be great. Sonic, how you doing, brother? I haven't seen you in a while, man. Hope everything's good. Yeah, we're back, Crooked Hand. So real quick, let's do some house cleaning. I'm going to be streaming probably 3 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Unless something big happens with Phil. Or something happens with Kino or whatever. I'll probably stream, you know. I'll do that. But that's the schedule. Going forward, if something changes, I'll let you know. And the time slot will be 10 to 12. I'm gonna shoot for 2 hours. I know sometimes I drone on for a little bit longer. I was streaming on my laptop, which sucked. But I only did 2 podcasts. And I'm gonna be honest, my wife, soulmate, said, you know, this is family time, Duty. You can't be, you know, I know you like detracting and stuff like that. You can make your videos here and there, that's fine, but please don't stream, don't. So I said, okay, fine, I understand. Yeah, my wife said that, so yeah, you gotta keep soulmate happy. Did you see Phil Yes, we have it here. What are we talking about that? I got a lot of videos, man. I got so much. It feels like I missed. Aren't you kind of sad we missed out on the DSP? Yeah, I am. I apologize, everyone. It was my fault. If I wouldn't have made fun of Phil, we would have gotten more content. Duty took well, actually, I'm going to Japan next year. Don't tell my daughter, but I'm taking her for her graduation present. We're going to Japan. We're going to be staying a little bit outside of Tokyo. But we're going to focus on Tokyo, and I want to do a lot of I don't want to do a lot of the touristy stuff. I want to, you know, go to Mount Fiji, so on. So it should be really cool. Thank you, brother. I appreciate your podcast.
I need those
AI podcast. I appreciate you, brother. And then Huddy 7659, brother. Thank you for the 5.
I made 2 days ago on my YouTube page.
Brother, link it right here, brother, and we will watch it. What I'll do is link it. I'll watch it, and if it's good, I'll put it in the playlist, and we can stream it. By the way, can you please adopt me? So no, brother, I can't adopt anyone, man. I got enough creatures to take care of. I got a cat who's been struggling. By the way, everybody say happy birthday, Blaze. Blaze turned 10. Big ups to Blaze for turning 10 years old. SS Win. Sure, brother. That sounds good. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the suggestion. What I'm gonna do is when it get close, I'll probably when it gets close, I'll probably let you guys know, and then you guys can make suggestions or whatever of what I should do. I know I'm gonna probably talk to Alt because I know Alt lived in Japan for a while, so definitely I'll talk to him and whoever, anybody else that knows any good things to do. What's up, Paul? How you doing, brother? Yes, and Duty's birthday is coming up. Duty's gonna hit the big 5-0, and I don't know how to feel about it. I'm feeling a little depressed. So yeah, it's all right. I mean, once I get over it, I mean, I'm what it is. It's saying I've lived half a century. I think that's what's bothering me. I need to stop saying I lived half a century. Marco, how you doing, brother? Because I kept telling when my wife hit 50, she hit 50. I kept telling her, "Wow, you live half a century." And my wife doesn't care. She's just like, "Hey, I look great, blah blah blah, not a problem." When are we getting new animations? For donations, I'll set it up. I'll set it up. Duties, yeah, man, I'm 50. I'm old. I'm almost half a century. I'm almost a half a century old. So, Duty gets street hockey in Tokyo. I'm gonna do whatever. We're definitely gonna hit Tokyo. We're gonna do all the big spots. My daughter definitely loves, she loves anime, arcade stuff. So we'll be definitely hitting all those spots. You have half a century of wisdom. Yeah, that's right. AI podcast. Gladly. I only have the body of a 35-year-old though. I'm 50, but I have the body of a 35-year-old. So I'm happy about that. I have no. Yeah, I am. Dude, I have all my hair. I have zero gray. I have a full beard. I'm 193. I'm super sexy. Duty's peanut butter complexion. Duty I can't bench press 315, but I could bench press 225 easily without a problem. What? You 53, brother? Oh my lord. Warren, brother, thank you for the thank you for the $9.99.
Yeah, look, it's a money creature.
Well, if that's you in your photo, you don't look 53, brother.
What the hell was that?
I'm
you don't
53.
look 53.
Happy birthday, big dog.
Well, it's not my birthday just yet. It's coming up. I don't like to say when my birthday is because, there are a lot of trolls, a lot of Duty trolls out there. So, it's coming up soon, but I'll be 50 soon. Who has a strong arm? Duty's daughter or my daughter, man. My daughter works out every day. She's strong, bro. She's strong. I mean, she weighs $110, but she probably could beat Phil up without a problem. Yeah, I'm old as fuck, man. I'm old. I'm old as hell. It's alright, though. I don't mind. It's alright. Duty look good. That's the one thing. I had all the Spanish mommies hitting Duty up. So, what's up, Donut Gaming? How you doing, brother? All the Spanish mommies were hitting Duty up, so it's okay. It still feels good. Elaine, what's up, Elaine? Crooked, how you doing, brother? All right. We did enough house cleaning, so the channel's getting cleaned up. Kickstream is there. New animations are coming up. Duty has a new intro. If you haven't seen it, here's the intro, folks. That's right, folks. The king is back. The king. The reason why I started putting that on, I wanted to see if Phil gets upset. He's gonna get upset. Remember when Wings of Redemption was blowing bubbles on his stream and how pissed off he got? He got all upset. Yeah. Oh yeah. No country for old dude. That's right, man. I'm feeling old. It's alright though. Once I hit 50, I'll be fine. It'll be alright. I don't know how I'm gonna manage when I hit 60 though. Duty might get depressed and decide to Minecraft himself, but it's alright. It is what it is. I've lived a good life, so. Alright, if I can get 20 years more, I'll be happy. 20 years more, because my kids will be older, they'll be set. Yeah, if I can get 20 more, I'm good. I think I'm okay. I don't want to be like 80 or 90, man. I don't want to be decrepit. Duty doesn't want to be clipping Phil when he's 80 years old. He just doesn't. Gotta go back. Oh, AI podcast, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And do me a favor, man. Hit me up on Discord. I think we chatted on Discord or Twitter. Just hit me up, brother. We got to chat, brother. I'm back, so we got to do some stuff. Yeah, I age good, man. Duty has no wrinkles. He's super sexy. He got the complexion going. Very nice. His testosterone is high as hell. My testosterone is like 1200. So, Duty's doing all right. All right, Phil. All right, Phil. Jesus Christ. All right, everybody. You guys came here. You guys didn't come here to hear Duty fucking rant and rave about his life and him getting old or whatever. We are here to talk about one person, DSP. That's right. And honestly, I feel like I missed a lot this summer. Being gone for almost 2 months, man. You do miss a lot of the vortex. So I was gonna do a show where I recap the summer. I'll probably do that maybe Wednesday or Thursday. Where I'll go and recap my summer and just talk about some of the shit that I missed or whatever. Definitely will do that. And I think that'll be fun. Who has a better pick? I do, man. Duty does, man. Duty does. LTG's a little bit on the, like, his complexion looks a little fake. Mine is natural, dude. Mine is straight natural. So, alright. Alright, so I guess the first thing I'm gonna cover, let's see, what's the first thing I'm gonna cover? Is he's been wage quitting like crazy. Phil's been wage quitting like crazy. The marathon, our boy Phil decided. All right, let's cover the marathon because that was the first thing I'm going to cover. The marathon on Friday. Good Lord, the marathon on Friday was just 10 hours of regardedness. Elaine, thank you for dropping the 5-member bomb. If you guys did get a membership, make sure to thank Elaine. Elaine, I love you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. Thank you. And he's been begging off the chain. Good God. I put together a compilation on Friday because, yes, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna clip this stupid begathon, right? But I'm not going to just bombard you with thousands of videos, which I could have. I could have put out like 1,000 videos, but I decided, you know what? No, I'm gonna suffer for everyone. Who rate DSP for sure, 100%. Master, thank you for the $2. DSP 100%.
Who's more rage quitter, LTG or DSP?
Okay, so LTG rage quits games more when he's getting his ass beat. Yeah, I'll give him that. But wage quitting Phil by leaps and bounds. Crooked, duty. Oh, I saw that message, Crooked. I saw it. Don't delete. So I decided I was going to do a recap of his 10 hours. And I'm not going to lie, I didn't do the whole 10 hours. Duty was just exhausted. Listening to this motherfucker, I did like 9 hours. And I threw in the towel. I said, fuck it, I threw in the towel. And then I ended up clipping about 40 minutes of him fucking begging his ass off on his stream. And mind you, it wasn't like he made like $300 on his stream. This fucker made almost $1,100. And throughout the day, this motherfucker was just non-stop begging. It was a 10-hour begathon, denathon, telethon, what have you, man. Phil's thrown all, like, before he's tried to mask his fucking begging. He's tried to mask it. Now he just doesn't give a fuck. I think he's realized that there's no changing the perception of the internet of him. He is who he is. He knows that no one fucking likes him. That's why he's been coping and seething lately. That's why he's back to talking about lawsuits again. And that's why he's taking the bait. He just doesn't give a shit. He really doesn't, because I think he's realized, all right, it didn't work with side scrollers. It didn't work with Mike Clum. It didn't work with Kino Casino. It's never going to work out for him. So I think he's finally saying, fuck it. I'm just going to be me. And this is who he is. This is Phil's true form. Like I've been doing podcasts, I've been detracting 3 years, almost a little bit over 3 years. And I've been saying that Phil, that's a mask. All this shit, the retcon of the last 7 years of Phil trying to say he's a nice guy, he doesn't need beg, he's really a good-hearted person, he's a good family man. All of that, his piss poor behavior was just him playing a character. I've said it from the very beginning. No, that's bullshit. That's all a lie. It's all a retcon's all bullshit. It's just it's a LARP. It is a LARP. Yes, exactly. He's been LARPing. He's been LARPing. I've been LARPing. Duty's just 100% with you guys. So this motherfucker right here, he has just been LARPing as a good person, and he's not. He's a scumbag. So I think he's finally just ripped the mask off and just said, fuck it, I'm just gonna be me and show my true form. And this is his true form, seriously. He's giving up. He's giving up on hiding. He is, Barbs. He is. He's just like, you know what? And you know what it is? It's too much fucking work. That's probably the thing. He probably realized, you know what, it's just too much work trying to stop being a scumbag. So whatever. I'm just gonna be naturally me. And you know how that showed yesterday when he insulted Fat Cat's cooking. That's right. How he just blatantly just threw out there that Fat Cat fucked up food. And we'll get into that. But let us quickly watch this recap, this 10-hour recap. It's not 10 hours. It's like a 17-minute video. I'm just gonna clip a little bit of it just so we can get a flavor of his fucking begging. And once let's just do that because I want to set the tone of where we are with fucking Phil.
Quite well for a retro marathon. All right, it really did. It did pretty good. My goal today would be at least to match what I did in January. And if I remember correctly, I'm not even kidding. I think I made around like $750 during that marathon. So obviously, I'd like to try to at least match that today, if not top it.
A little bit.
You always want to do better, not worse, right? We'll see how that goes. Now, as you guys are contributing today, we have all new animations. I set all these up this week to try to be ready for this marathon.
Folks.
There are animations for $4.20,
wow.
$5, $6.66, $10, $20, $30, $50, and $100. All of these are special animations that not only play on the screen, but also all have sound effects that are tied in. There is a Mega Man animation for $10. So, you know, $100.
By the way, is it me? The audio isn't working. Everything's fine. All right, I'm good. Hold on. Let's see here.
Almost never.
No, everything's working. It's on your end, brother. So, sorry, I'm just looking at one thing real quick here. No, everything's fine. It's not an issue on my side. So, I mean, and then he does sound effects, right? I mean, welcome to 2015, Phil. I'm glad you finally caught up. You know, it only took him a fucking decade, right? So he plays these sound effects, and what he does is these audio fucking sounds are cheesy as fucking hell. God, it's just so lowbrow, low effort. And Phil, of course, we know that there are soundboards. You can literally Google DSP soundboards and find thousands of pages of people creating soundboards. Just fucking soundboard to Phil. Just, you know, why am I toxic? It's been tough. The camera's on. You name it. It's out there, right? And you would think that he would lean a little bit more into it and use some of these sound clips. No, he doesn't do that. He has to use this extremely regarded as fucking sound clips, which is terrible. They're just bad.
Right? But during a marathon like this, typically that's when we get some of the bigger contributions. So it would be great today as you are enjoying the stream to support the stream. And you can do that through many different ways. You can become a member here on DSP Gaming on YouTube. You can become a subscriber over on Kick. You can give some memberships to your fellow viewers here on YouTube, or you can give some subscriptions over on Kick. We even have sound effects for gifted subscriptions on Kick now. You can do a super chat here on YouTube.
Wow,
you can do a tip via PayPal, which you can actually access that information by typing !tip in the chat, and a link will pop up where you can see the link and you can go contribute that way too. All right. So I don't know. All right. Now we need to hit 100 goals to do this. That's how it works. Every 10 goals hit, I do a DSP tries it episode. So the sooner we hit it, the better.
By the way, we are going to get into him not doing the DSP tries it. And this, what I wanted to play was this clip right here. It's really good because it actually captures him telling them that if we hit the 450, we're going to do DSP tries it, right? Now, personally, I don't give a fuck about the goal. The goal is stupid. The goal is retarded and stupid. I mean, the goal is give me $1,500 and watch me eat food. That's the goal. And the expectation is that you're supposed to give me more money. That you're supposed to give me more money on top of it all. Not only did you give me $1,500, but I expect you to drop. And what? He wanted $750 for this marathon minimum. That's what his expectation is. Great goal there, Phil. Great reward.
It would be amazing if we could hit that goal within the first few hours because I want to order the food for dinner. And typically I order dinner around 4:35 p.m.-ish during these marathons. Right now, for the record, it's 11:47 a.m. Okay, so we need to hit goals. Oh, that's true. They do have a lobster sandwich. We gotta get a lobster roll. I wonder if it's any good. Man, I haven't had a lobster roll in years. Maybe I would try that.
That money, I
but
really
anyway,
do. I need that money.
So there you have it. Let's do it and let's hit that goal. So today, depending on how this marathon does, if we exceed what I did last time, someone actually just looked it up in chat. They said it was $761 that I raised in January on the first Mega Man marathon. Okay, all right. So if we
Buddy, thank you, brother. I appreciate it,
by $1,
man. Thank you for the $2.
I will do a second marathon at the end of this month. Last weekend-ish, okay? And that will be Mega Man Marathon 3, the finale. My goal today is to be Mega Man 4 through 6. Then my goal would be to finish 6 if I didn't finish it, 7 and 8. And if there's bonus time, maybe even 9 or 10, which I've already another marathon with fun stuff like that, then let's do it. Let's go for it. Let's see if we can hit these goals. Can we get DSP tries it today? Can we get you know, the Mega Man Marathon to be the best one ever, and then we'll do a bonus marathon at the end of the month. So there's multiple things you get. You get me drinking, you get fun animations, you get DSP tries it, and you get an additional marathon at the end of the month. So thank you. So guys, how about that?
Again, folks, him mentioning the fucking the DSP tries it. Again, that's his advertising. Advertising. If you give me $450, we will do the DSP tries it.
Let's get me to my first shot. Let's get me up to $100 to my first shot of the day. I'll start to get a little bit tipsy. It'll be funny. And start to enjoy the day, right? I spelled his name wrong? Oh, shit. Want to see some new stuff? Here's some cool new sound effects. Let's get some support rolling. All right, how about some subs over on Kick? Who will be the first sub on Kick today? Let's get it going. Who's going to be the first membership on YouTube? Let's find out.
By the way, if you don't know, Only Iced Coffee decided he wanted to leave Kick and join... Excuse me, he wanted to leave YouTube and join Kick. Because I guess, you know, he realized his multiple sock accounts, everyone knows that that's him. So he decided, you know what, I'm going to stop in Kick to make sure, because, you know, Phil gets a bigger cut of the Kick. He gets 95%. So he wants to make sure that Phil has plenty of money for those sweaty JPEGs, right? So, you know, he's been going there dropping some serious cash on Phil. If it isn't your future stepdad, it's OIC. And OIC could probably be your future stepdad, because it seems straight the fuck up. Everyone is your rebellion in the Kick chat. At this point, honestly, the best parts of DSP gaming, his podcast, his gaming, is watching the Kick chat LARP. It's been good. And then him having a meltdown. And him just coping and seething and taking every single bait out there. Those are pretty much the only thing. Those are the only things I enjoy from his content.
All right, come on. Let's get one sub over on Kick right now. Who's going to be the first sub on Kick? Let's get our first sub of the marathon right now on Kick. Just drop one single sub. And we can say, all right, we got some Kick support. Rather than being deadbeats and running around dragging your feet, let's get the first sub of the day.
All right.
We already got a nice super chat, and we got a tip. Let's
Manson
get a
on
sub.
stream begging for money.
You got bills to pay for low-key, so here's what you do. You go pay the bills, come back, and then you contribute to the stream. Perfect. Good idea. Sounds like a plan. There's no podcast today. There's no podcast tomorrow, but we can hang out a little bit before we start. I told...
Again, Phil, I mean, I understand Phil trying to own the meme. That's what he'll tell you. If you call him out for his behavior like this, like him calling out his viewers about having to pay bills and not having money, you know, he would say, oh, I'm just doing the meme. I'm owning the meme. No, Phil. You know, no, I'm sorry. There's just certain things. I'll give you an example, Phil. You know, like LARPing and joking about PDF stuff. That's something maybe you shouldn't touch. Or racial humor, stereotype. You shouldn't. Because of your history. Your history. You've been called out multiple times. It's a big reason why people despise you. You know, your stereotype, your racism, just your homophobic. All that shit that you've done throughout the years. You know, it's something that you shouldn't focus or meme about. And again, money and being broke, that's another thing, Phil, that you shouldn't do. Because your legacy or legacy is tied to e-begging. That's what it is. I mean, if you ask the common person out there, what do you think about, what comes to mind when you think about DSP? The two things are, really the three things. Boring, e-beggar, and the man that beat off on stream. Those are typically the three things that come to mind. Nothing positive. There's no Evo, fourth place of Evo. There's no husband. There's no, you know, feeder. None of that. There's no being a pet owner, you know, good pet owner. No. People think the negative of him. Yes, exactly. So maybe, Phil, maybe you shouldn't lean on those type of memes, man. It's not funny. Because, you know, when some people do it, like people will say, well, Kino begs a lot. Kino Casino begs. Yeah, they do. But with them, you kind of know it's a shtick and they're joking. And you can kind of tell that they're genuinely grateful for the support they get. Like, even on a slow day, you never hear them, you know, shit on their viewer. And I know they do something wherever they hit the goal, they'll do an extended stream. Andy will do an extended stream. I can't tell you one time where Andy didn't do that extended stream, whether he hit the goal or not. So, it's a little different, Phil. It's very different when you do it.
Told you, my idea here, my goal is to at least get one shot on me before we start with the game. Or at least have a little bit of a buzz before we begin. So, what do you guys want to chat about? Adam Lanzarock says, oh, I'm going to save my contribution till the end of the stream to grow support. You're not going to contribute because you're broke. Or else you would do it right now, you phony. We all know the truth.
Yeah, he's doing that now. The whole leaning into his mic, that's all because Review Tech USA called him out for being an idiot, for not knowing how to properly set up his microphone. And instead of you know, what's it been, 4 months since the snake inning? 4 months. Instead of finally fixing his fucking mic, his boom mic, putting it where it need to be, right? He doesn't do that. He does this stupid little, I'm gonna be an annoying little bitch and put my disgusting gouty mouth, my gingivitis, on my microphone. That's what he's gonna do. You know that mic smells like ass. Cause I have a Shure mic too. I have the better one. Dude, he has the better one. He has the cheapy one for the brokies, right? That cover, that mic filter, you still need another filter on top of it, because if you're one of those people that pop your peas, you know, and maybe from time to time have a little bit of spittle, you know, and the thing is, you have to be kind of close to your mic. It must reek. That fucking thing must reek to high hell. Good God. And you know he's not cleaning it. Like every week, I take my pop filter off, I clean it, I wipe it down, and I put it back. And not that dude he has bad breath, but, you know, I don't have gingivitis. Yes. I brush my teeth twice a day, floss, and use mouthwash. So, and I use sugar-free gum every so often to help with the cavities, right? Good God. But he doesn't do it. So he just wants to be a shitbag and do those stupid little memes where he's gonna be he's gonna have the microphone up his ass like he told Rich.
Now, Tron Gates Legacy, for the record, you've been saying in chat all week that you were withholding this week so you could contribute to the Mega Man Marathon. We all read it. So now the question is, will you put your money where your mouth has been? Let's get to the 100. We haven't seen a $20 animation, a $30 animation. Let's get some of those. Let's see some of those and hear those sound effects. Let's go. Thank you so far for the early support. Appreciate it. Chat. So they saved up all week to support today. Enjoy. I can't imagine how you were saving up all week to get for $2. So anything else you guys want to talk about? Like
I when I heard that, it really pissed me off when he said that. Like, Phil, who are you to talk about anyone and money? You broke bitch. You are the brokest bitch out there. You were an e-beggar, bro. You are worse. You are worse than a homeless person who panhandles on the street. And those people aren't bad. I'm not saying that they're bad people. You know what I mean? They, for whatever reason, they're down on the luck or whatever. You know, and they have to do that to survive. Most of them don't, but most of them, you know, some of them do, right? You're worse than that because you're sitting there and you love to proclaim that you're so successful, right? Living in a gated community, because you know he'll tell you he lives in a gated community, and sit there for nearly 8-9 hours a day and sticks his hands out and jiggle his can and tells people, give me money. Give me money. If not, I can't order DoorDash. Give me money or I can't pay my bills. And then he has the nerve to belittle someone that actually gives him money, regardless of whether it was $1, $2, 50 cents, what have you. He did it again yesterday when someone from, I think it was a Filipino, someone from the Philippines dropped like a $8 pesos, which came out to like 88 cents. And he belittled the guy. He laughed at him and said, oh, it's not even worth it. I'm not even going to put you on my board. You know, instead of simply just acknowledging it and moving on. No, Phil doesn't do that. He needs to humiliate someone. Luchero in the house. Big ups, brother. By the way, we have Luchero's new video that he put out yesterday. It was fire. It was great. We're going to watch it next. Big ups, Luchero. Thank you for being a member for 8 months, brother.
I said, I want to hit the first shot before we start with gameplay, and we're almost there. Who's going to get us to the 100? I'll take my first shot. You pick which one I do, and then we will start with Mega Man 4. Let's go.
You know, the funny thing is, he was panhandling here for $100 so that he could take a shot, right? I recall him telling a story a couple months, like about a month ago. Brandon, thank you, brother, for being a member for 7 months. I remember
hate
him.
His dents more than Phil.
I do. I'm starting to annoy them. I'm starting to get annoyed with them just as much. Radical Jaws, thank you, brother, for the 279.
God damn, I just
saw my
saw
clip.
your clip.
I told you. I DM'd you.
Level rant.
Didn't I DM you about it? Yeah. It's score level. We're gonna watch that as well. We got a lot to watch. Diddy got a lot of clips to watch. So about a month ago, I was trying to find it on my channel. I was watching That Being Said yesterday, and they were talking about something, and I remember still talking about a panhandler. And he said, "Oh, by the way, you know, it was something to the effect of, you know, about homeless people. It had something to do with homeless people, right?" And he talked about how he went to a drive-thru. That's what it was. He went to a Chipotle drive-thru. It was on his day off or something like that, and he was picking up some food because apparently, you know, food shopping for 3 hours drained him of his energy, right? And then he said that a homeless guy, or he assumed it was a homeless guy, came up to him and said, "Excuse me, sir, I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm really hungry. Can you buy me something?" And Phil assessed that this person was being genuine. He was being genuine, right? He wasn't asking for money. He didn't want liquor, right? He wanted just food. And of course, Phil made it out to be like he was this great guy. Like, oh, I'm a really good dude. I'm a really great guy. So I bought him food, and watched him eat. And he thanked me. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, bro, you wouldn't have given the guy money because you were worried he was going to maybe buy booze with it or drugs. But yeah, you're sitting here on stream begging for $100 so that you can get fucking wasted. It just boggled my mind. Just the hypocrisy from this fucking dude. It just is. It really does. I'm still trying to find the clip because I know I clipped it. It was part of a bigger video. I didn't clip just that video segment. It was part of a bigger, and I gotta find it because
up.
it's fucking grand watching Phil.
Either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.
It's fucking great watching him fucking cope and saying shit like this because it's like, dude, you have zero self-awareness. Like a lot of times, I get posts on my videos that say, "Oh, you know, I hate Phil, but it seems like anything he says, you're gonna argue the opposite, right?" And most of the time, I sit there and say, "Right message, wrong messenger." If you got one of those comments to one of my videos that if you post a comment, I'll usually just say that. Right message, wrong messenger. Because again, Phil shouldn't be talking about homeless people, about anyone drinking, using money for... No, shut the fuck up, alright? Not when you sit on stream for a 10-hour marathon and you're literally begging people. You're literally begging people. And you know how many other times this fucker begged for money on that marathon? 98 times. 98 times. I cut out a lot of it. If you look at this video here, there's about maybe a 4-hour span I cut out because it just got too much. I was like, all right, this is just way too much. It's overkill. So I cut out a big segment of it, and I was just like, all right, fuck it. I'm just gonna cut it out. But he literally begged.
I've never run into this thing before.
That
What is it, a
much.
money creature? Yeah, look, it's a money creature.
Weary, thank you, brother,
It
for
just
the
throws
10.
money around. What the hell was that?
We all know Phil probably looked that guy up and down, told
He did.
him he is a piece of trash and told him to get a job. Went home, turned his stream on and started begging.
He did. He did. And you know what? He probably got him the cheapest thing on the menu. And he probably just got him one thing. Didn't even give the poor guy a fucking drink. Because that's how Phil is. He probably, you know what? He probably didn't even order something separate for him. He probably got his, his 5 burritos, and 10 burritos for Cat. And he probably gave him 1 burrito out of the bunch. He probably ordered, I don't know, I don't go to Chipotle, but can you buy stuff by the dozen? He probably got like a dozen of burritos. And then instead of ordering him something separate, he just gave him 1 burrito. And said, if you're thirsty, there's a hose down the block. There you go.
No, not coffee. I'm just drinking filtered water for now. I'm waiting for my first shot. I want to take a nice shot and then get started with Mega Man while I'm, getting something going.
You know what Phil did? Phil probably gave him some leftovers that Cat left in the car from the last day out. Cat probably had a burrito like 2 weeks before that, and she dropped half of it, and Phil probably gave him that.
Guess where it's taking forever. I don't know. Like I said, guys, the idea is to hit 3 goals so we can have dinner. DSP tries it, but right now we're not even hitting $100 for a shot, so I don't know what's going on today. Remember all that we have going on? I talked about it earlier. I'll reiterate.
The Cat stash.
All right. See, now we got some momentum going. Now we're talking. Now we're up to 113 and climbing. Can we get to 150 and get to our first goal of the marathon right now? Who's going to get us there? Don't you guys?
Phil complaining about his hand hurting annoyed me.
Oh yeah, the arthritis. Well, you know what? It's funny. It went from arthritis to carpal. It went from carpal tunnel to arthritis. I love how these locals love to change the story. For years, he talked about he was getting carpal tunnel, and then all of a sudden, he started changing it from carpal tunnel to arthritis. You know what, Phil? That happens when you live a sedentary life and do nothing. It's probably the gout crystals just fucking forming. Do you think he gave him a snack? He probably did. He probably did. Like, it's really funny. Any of you guys have kids? Any of you guys have kids? Remember, when you travel and you have kids when they were younger, you always kept like, you always, anytime you traveled with your kids, You always brag a bag of Cheerios or something like that. Like, God, dude, it's ridiculous. Like, I would travel with adult style people. Like, I would go out with a friend or something like that, and they would look for like a piece of gum in my glove compartment, and they would fucking find a bag of Cheerios or something, and they'd be like, "Why do you have a fucking bag of Cheerios in your glove compartment?" I'm like, "It's just there for my daughter if she wants it or whatever." Yeah, it's something that won't go bad, that you can keep it in your car for a bit. But no lie, I probably, if you look at my car today, I probably have a bag of Cheerios still there. And my kids are older, but my youngest likes to have snacks here and there. And she's sadly, my youngest is actually she has celiac, so she can't eat gluten. So it's not like if she gets hungry where we're traveling, it's hard to get non-gluten food. So I usually always travel with something. But it's funny. So I could see Phil doing that with Kat. He has an emergency stash of food in the glove compartment. Dude, I bet you the fucking the trunk of the car probably has the trunk of the car probably has a fucking cooler with sodas and wine and all this other shit there. It's for real. I feel arthritis too. Yeah, I'm starting to get there too, like a little bit with my joints, but you just move. That's what you do. You move, you exercise, you move, and that tends to fend off some of that arthritis. And especially someone that's 42, I'm 40, what's Phil, 43? 43 and having arthritis is a bit much. I mean, arthritis doesn't start setting in until you're in your late 40s or 50s. And also, I can understand if you work a job like in construction or something where you use your hands, I can understand you developing arthritis that way. But this guy is literally sitting in a dirty, dingy office playing video games. I'm sorry, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. No.
You guys want to see some of the bigger animations? I know I want to see the $30 animation. We haven't even seen it yet. It's a new one we haven't even seen.
Yes, yeah. He's been anti-gay ever since the Kino Casino snaking. Like, everything is, oh, he must be gay. He must be gay. And it's not like how most people say, like, oh, that's gay, where you're using it as a descriptive versus a negative, in a negative connotation. I'm not sure what the wording is. So when you call someone gay, like, oh, that's gay, that's one form of verbiage. It's not literal, I guess. But this guy is using it, and he's using it as a pejorative. Like, it's a bad thing to be gay. Like, oh my God, you're gay. You should be, you should be Minecrafted, or you should be sent to a leopard colony. That's how he's using it, and that's how he feels. That's how he really feels. That's how he feels about gay people. So to him, it just disgusts him. It just, it's so disgusting. That's why he uses it as a slur.
And by the way, guys, we are only, like $17 away from our goal? Please, let's hit our first goal right now. Let's celebrate that I beat.
Well, that would be more for his back. His back would get fucked up. But the point I'm making is this fucking dude goes from carpal tunnel to then arthritis. And it seems like he changes his story depending on the bag. Pretty soon he'll start saying he has carpal tunnel again. So.
Right, man, and let's hit that goal. Let's get to 150. Remember, we hit 200, I'm taking my next shot, which will make the game harder and more fun. Let's get there. Oh, we're at 98.
He does. Self-hate.
Very nice, guys. 2 more goals to go for DSP Tries It today. And when we get to 200, it's time for another shot.
Again, I'm playing this video because you hear this motherfucker say DSP Tries It, DSP Tries It. He's hyping it up. That's the reward goes. If you guys give me 400, and let's be honest, no one gives a fuck about DSP Tries It. Other than maybe Jade and fucking Jalen. No one gives a fuck about DSP Tries It. But it's the fact that you say you're gonna do something for X, and when someone gives you X and you don't do it, then that becomes a problem. Like me personally, I don't give a fuck that Phil didn't do DSP Tries It. I really fucking don't. What bothers me is his hypocrisy. When he sits there and after he gets called out by people, after he did the no DSP Tries It, his dents got upset and they, most of it were kick larpers. And then he got called out on Twitter for it. And then Kino Casino called him out for it. I called him out for it. That being said, called him out for it. Then he decided he wanted to react to that, right? Then it became, well, let me retcon what fucking happened. I didn't rage quit it. I simply just didn't record it. But I gave you my thoughts on it. Just because I didn't say tangy. And that's what pisses people off, bro. That's what really pisses people off. Because you're not being honest again. And then if it would be fine if Phil did it once, how many times has Phil done this shit? How many times has Phil done this shit? Where he says he's gonna do one thing and doesn't do it. It just reminds me of the whole fucking Wendy's, the Wendy's meal that he was supposed to get, or the SpongeBob meal, was it, from Wendy's? And he never got it, because why? He said he couldn't get it on DoorDash. And that was a lie in a fucking coke. Everything was the coke. And then he tried to claim, oh, it wasn't available. Like, my nearest Wendy's was 2 miles away, and I went there and they didn't have it. And I literally fucking called the Wendy's, and they said, yes, we have it. We have it for pickup, and they even confirmed that they had it on the app. And he just didn't want to do it for whatever fucking reason. Maybe Fat Cat didn't want Wendy's.
Cat's fat!
Yeah, Cat's fat, that's right. He's fat, and
He's gay!
Phil is gay. That's right, he's gay.
We'll pause everything to do it, okay? So give me the $200 of support. We will do another shot of your choice. Cool. All right. 6 and climbing. Thank you, everybody. Please, let's keep that momentum going towards our
Bro. Phil is probably the only person I can say with 100% certainty that has the alert, the little bell for the subscriber that notifies you when I post videos. I can confirm that Phil is 100% has that shit checked off. So anytime a Detractor video pops up, that shit gets in his feed, he's notified, and he fucking knows. So he knows exactly what Detractors are saying.
Our next goal, at 200 is the shot, at 300, we are our second of third goals to do DSP tries it today.
All right, I think it's coming up.
It's time for our second shot, which would probably make this significantly harder. Let's go, let's hit 200 to get that second shot. Excuse me.
So not only did he not do the goal, and he didn't commit to his promise, he was the reason why he couldn't do the fucking goal. You know what I mean? And then he tried to blame everyone. He tried to blame fucking people. He tried to blame people and say, well, it's not my fault. I didn't do anything. It was you guys. You guys got me drunk, so I couldn't do the fucking DSP tries it. He went that fucking angle. AI podcast. Hey, I do a weekly podcast on my YouTube. I do a weekly update on Phil using 2 AIs. It's good. 15-30 minute catch up for the week. If you're interested, definitely, brother. Like I said, do me a favor. Send me a whatchamacallit. I like to chit chat, maybe get you on the channel. Of course, Duty's going to be doing new segments this year where I'm going to have Detractors coming on, chatting it up. You can kind of talk about what you do. We can watch some of your content. Hit me up, brother. And that goes to anybody in the chat that's thinking about doing Detractor content, even if it's not Detractor content. If you like the fucking, I don't know, fish, and you have a YouTube channel, let me know, brother. I'm always all about, trying to help promote people and get stuff out there. Thank you, and I appreciate AI Podcast for letting me know, brother.
All right, guys, we're gonna beat Ringman. When we beat Ringman, let's get the $200 and get another shot. All right, let's get on deck. Get ready for a big celebratory.
Exactly, Ard. Yeah, that's exactly. Just fucking do it. Just do the podcast. And it's not. And you know what annoyed me, Ard? Right? What annoyed me the most about Phil is Phil DoorDash that day anyway. We all know this motherfucker DoorDashes every day, and we know that he's DoorDashes breakfast, right? So it's not like it was something different, you know what I mean? Just instead of ordering Wendy's like you probably were gonna do, just order that restaurant food, right? Don't order fucking 15 fucking items like you always do. Order 2 things, eat it, do your DSP tries it, and then the Detractor's gonna say shit. But of course he can't do that. Will there be more commentary style? Of course, brother. I put one out there today. It's on my page. I'm gonna do probably 1 or 2 a day. We got a lot of segments. A lot of people have messaged me about doing the financial audits, doing the weekly recap, doing the Dent Award of the week. I'll start bringing those back in. I'm telling you, season 2 of the Meaningful Podcast and my channel is gonna be fire. It really is gonna be fire. Do I have delusions of grandeur? From time to time, I do.
Contribution when I beat Ringman. Here we go. $1 of support.
Thank you, Red.
We're up to 191, guys. We're only $9 away from our next shot. Let's hit it. Let's get to the shot right now. Let's do it. Thank you, guys.
You're passive Detractor.
Okay, thank you, guys. So we're over $200 of support. Thank you for that. When we hit $300, it's a dual reward. We hit goal number 2.
Okay.
We'll order the food from Claim Jumper. Okay. If we don't hit the goals by around 3:30, we have to order something else.
So this is him threatening his viewers right here. He got to the point where he said, look, if we don't hit the goal in the next 30 minutes, I'm going to just order other food and eat it off stream. Like, do you hear this? Do you really hear this? I mean, it's like Phil arguing with like a 3-year-old disabled child. Like, I guess he doesn't realize that no one really gives a fuck about the fucking no one gives a shit about DSP tries it, but people do care that if you promise something that you're gonna deliver. You know what I mean? If you're gonna say I'll do X if you do, you know, if you give me Y, people expect that shit. And you just deciding to do an audible and do something different because it's more convenient for you, fuck you, bro. Fuck that. Fuck that. If anything, you should do more. You should do more. You should say, you know what? Phil should have came on today's podcast, or that podcast yesterday, and said, look,
either
I didn't do it.
donate, or get the fuck out.
My apologies. I was drunk. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you guys a double DSP tries it. I'm going to do one today, and I'm going to do one tomorrow. And again, you're not doing anything different, Phil. You order DoorDash every single fucking day, bro. You order DoorDash every single day. So it's not like you're coughing up more money that you normally wouldn't have coughed up. But again, Phil always has to do everything the hard way. He really does. Like, I think if I start telling Phil in videos, hey, Phil, man, you should pay your taxes every year. You really should, man. Pay your taxes. If you don't pay your taxes, you're done. This motherfucker will probably stop paying his taxes just to stick it to duty. That's how regarded he is. That's how childish and mentally challenged this fucking guy is. And again, you know, he's more worried about detractors than he is about anything else. And there's a segment from yesterday's podcast where he's bitching and complaining that he can't tell his dents about his IBS because of detractors. Yes, you can get the amazing funny story of my irritable bowel syndrome and my diarrhea story because detractors will use that against me. You hear that? Do you hear that, Phil? Like, I don't think he listens to himself. He really doesn't. He just talks out of his ass and he just doesn't give a fuck. You know, it's like, bro, what are you talking about? If you want to tell your fucking stories, tell your stories. Now, the thing is, Phil, if you want to tell a story that you and your wife went somewhere, you don't have to say where you fucking went. You can kind of describe it and be on your way. But not Phil. No, not Phil. Phil needs to... It's like, it's all or none with this guy. Like, he's very black and white. You know, it's very autistic. It really is. And I don't say that as a slight, as being a father of an autistic child. I just understand the struggles they go through and how everything is very black and white with them. And, you know, it's difficult for them to see viewing things. And it's just, it's surprising. I know he thinks you can only be, and again, here's another black and white thing. Phil thinks that you can only be diagnosed as autistic when you're a child. No, Phil, you could be diagnosed as autistic anytime in your life. You know, I'm gonna skip around here, but you're gonna show a bit. There's a big jump here, where I just decided, you know what, this is just, here it is. It's like a 4-hour jump, and within that 4-hour jump, this motherfucker just going on nonstop, begging and begging and begging and begging. It's terrible. It's terrible, man. Phil, it's just like, and my thing too is like, you're gonna get the money. Well, he's gonna get the money.
Need that money, I really do. I need that
money. Why make yourself look so stupid?
It's your fault he withheld the poo story.
Yeah, it's my fault. That's right. It's my fault that he couldn't tell his dents about his diarrhea. Really, that's what it was. That's what it came down to. So he was upset, and of course he decided to throw a lawsuit thread out there because of it. I thought he was going to take shots, but he's been taking the fire shits. Exactly. That's just right. 100%. He has been on moves and all. Oh yeah. I don't know. Phil doesn't watch movies. If it's not on if it's not on the Detractor channel, Phil doesn't watch it. Did you see? Yes, we did. We did see the new. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch the new Luchetto video. Shout out to Luchetto. All right, so that was the first thing, the marathon. I think I put like 1 or 2. He's just fucking. He's just regarded. That marathon was just straight up regarded, and I watched it in passing, but I did go back and clip all of his shit, all of his stupidity, and yeah. Let's see. I thought he was gonna go to shots, but he was taking. Oh, yeah. All right, so here's the feasting with the king, which of course he claimed, you know, that. By the way, too, who the fuck orders pizza and jambalaya from the same place? I'm sorry. If you're ordering food, if you're ordering from a place that sells pizza and also like jambalaya, maybe you shouldn't order from that place. Seriously, you should stay away from places like that because they just serve up slop. They're just, they serve up slop. They really do. And he just didn't give a shit. He was just like, oh, I'm just gonna order this crap. Phil, you ordered the crap. Why didn't you just call the place you were gonna order for? I don't get this fucking guy, man. I really don't. I don't understand him. He hurts my brain. We're not gonna watch Feasting with the King because it's him just smacking his lips being regarded. But I posted it because I know some people like to watch it, and I have it out there. Some people like to mock Phil. So what's up, bro? How you doing? So it's there if you want to watch it. Now the next thing, of course, is we're gonna watch is him. It's the Kino Casino video where they talk about Phil scamming the dents. Now this is why he decided to go off yesterday. Was because of Kino Casino. It was. I mean, the other detractors bugged him, but of course, when Kino does it, when you got, I think they had like 5,000 viewers on their stream that night. When Kino does it, Phil, it bugs Phil. It does. It does. It bugs him to no end. A little bit.
Yes.
There we go.
Okay, so we'll start here. First of all, Phil was felted on Monday Night Raw this week with this sign proclaiming the truth that DSP is an awful gamer. It's true, buddy. He's having to use save states in Mega Man today.
By the way, big ups to the there were two people I think that were in WrestleMania. One was not WrestleMania. One was SmackDown, I think. Royal Rumble, I think it was. It was something. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but there were two different people or two signs. One was DSP is an awful gamer, and the other one, of course, is DSP get a job. And those were just great. The guy's actually a detractor. He was posting them on Twitter. It was really funny. I love when people go the extra mile when they go to these events and they post shit like this. And this guy was just perfect because where he was sitting at, he was right in the middle of the two hosts, and he was right in the middle and was perfect. It was great. It was funny as fuck. When they post songs like this. I love shit like this. And we know Phil's watching. Phil claims that he doesn't watch wrestling. He watches wrestling. Come on, Phil. Don't lie. Don't lie. We know you watch fucking wrestling on your tablet. Come on, Phil. Come on, brother.
That's not fair. Talking about how he's the king of retro gaming. He can beat any retro game blindfolded, etc., etc. And he's using save states and he's cheesing the bosses and just what a dirty fucking scumbag. But we'll go into yesterday. He missed both goals. He didn't hit a single fucking goal yesterday, which he was counting on to get him within one goal if DSP tries it for the marathon.
Okay.
So Phil sets up this huge guilt trip session on the daily wrap and at the beginning of the marathon today, saying we need to get DSP tries it, guys. This marathon has to be successful. Let's have a look, okay?
Okay, but Spaz Addict for
10 subs! Pixelante for a sub, The Harm for a sub, Devious Rep for a sub, Pixelante for another sub, Vice KC for a sub. Let's go!
What the
fuck? The Guns Ranger, Hi Ho Pantsu Away for another 10 subs. He meant to send 100 though, I'm sure.
Well, he will when we do the Secret Ralph segment today, folks.
The Secret Ralph segment. Stay tuned, Ralph Vlogs. Evil Dead for a sub as well. Let's go.
Marathon. For every $100 of support raised tomorrow, I'm gonna take a shot.
Oh, a shot.
So,
yeah, the Kinos are good.
Shot. Right now. Right now. Every $100 we would each show fucking 20 shots.
I really do. I need that money.
Bogart, thank you for the 3, brother.
Casino.
Yes. Yeah.
Cat's fat. Like an insane price for a fire sale to begin with.
Thank you, brother, for the 3, brother.
$100, shot. Anyway, he got fucking apparently blackout drunk today. You're gonna see it's bullshit.
I'm excited.
All right, and that he really was the king snake. Which even if he did manage to make this amount of money, it obviously doesn't prove, but in his fucking demented mind, that's what he's thinking.
It's twisted.
And it's like, what the fuck is he talking about?
How does he even come up with this shit, dude?
So this would help. Having a marathon that's well supported would help to make up for the fact.
Okay, so real quick, I want to apologize. The Kick. So when I'm clipping it from Kick, it's a bitch. Kick wants to always put you at the very beginning of the stream. Like YouTube, I love YouTube because YouTube you can jump into a podcast and rewind it to the very beginning and it'll play normally without any problem. Kick doesn't fucking do that. If you rewind something, it wants to punch you to the end of the fucking stream. It's very annoying. So sometimes stopping it and trying to cut out, it's a bitch. So my apologies. I'll try to do a little bit more editing on the back end. So I'm sorry.
Fact that I ended up losing the whole week last month. But in addition to that,
Cake does suck.
if this marathon
No
does
offense,
well,
Cake, but
I'm going to
Cake
do a
does suck.
bonus marathon at the end of August, Mega Man Marathon 3, and that will be the finale when I'm going to try to beat Mega Man 7
So
and 8.
now he's holding the other marathon over their head.
Wait.
So if he said if he doesn't receive $1,000, they will not receive the Mega Man Marathon at the end of the month.
How much is that right now?
Phil is now promising, I think he's at like $700. He's now promising that there will be a marathon at the beginning and the end of every month because he really needs that money. He really, really does.
Yeah, that's another thing, by the way. That kind of didn't. I've noticed from other detractors. Like I try to watch as many other detractors as I can, their streams. No one's hitting on that point that Phil is now trying to do multiple podcasts a month, multiple marathons a month. And as soon as I heard that, I was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, I'm playing Donkey Kong. I'm on sub. I'm on 700, I think, or something like that. I gotta spend some time to finish it up. It's easy. It's fun. It's an easy game, but it's fun. He's trying to do 2 marathons now a month. Now he's claiming that it's only for September. So it's going to do it for September, but then October he's going to go back to doing 1 stream, and then December 1 stream. Dude, if he makes another $700 or $800 at the end of the month, there's no way. There's no way that he's going to be like, "Oh, I'm not going to keep doing multiple marathons." He is. He's just going to bring it back. And of course he'll tout it with, "Oh, well, I'm not begging. I don't need this money. I'm simply just doing it. I'm simply just doing it for hold on a second. Okay, thank you. I was gonna thank you. I appreciate it. I'm not sure who that is. I guess the bots are back. the bots are back. Thank you for whoever took care of that. So yeah, I mean, he's trying to do multiple streams now. And it's just, it always reminds, so I always go back, like when Phil does something, I always try to go back to figure out, all right, well, what did he do in the past, right? He did it with his throwback channel and he did it with the throwback and the react channel. When he did the react channel, he said, "I know I'm going to get claimed, monetized. I'm going to get claimed. My videos are going to get claimed. So this channel is just going to run on memberships. So if you guys give me memberships, I'll be happy." And then he wasn't getting enough memberships. And then he started begging for tips and super chats, right? He started begging for that because he was like, "Look, guys," and then he upped the subscription amount for DSP Reacts from the $3.99 to $5.99. Remember that? And he never changed it. Never went back. By the way, he still hasn't changed it. He's still charging $5.99 for a shitty React channel. I think he has like maybe one fucking member out there. Probably just Jade. Still paying the $20 that he pays, right? So, and then he did the same with Throwback. With Throwback, it was like, "Oh, this channel isn't about money. This channel isn't about money. If I make a couple dollars on ad revenue, cool, not a problem." And then when he realized he was only making 30 cents a month on ad revenue, he decided as soon as he became monetized, he put memberships on it. And he was like, "Oh, you don't have to be a member, but if you want to go above and beyond, go ahead." And then the channel became solely focused on ad revenue, on memberships, and then the React content. And when people finally woke up and said, "You know what, this is a scam, we're not getting shit for this," they stopped doing it. And that's why Phil wage quit his React content and he wage quit Throwback. It's the only reason why. So when I see him do shit like that, it tells me, okay, if this works out for him the next marathon, we're going to be getting multiple marathons every fucking month going forward. Until the dents say, "You know what, that's enough. I'm not going to keep forking out $1,000 twice a month because, I don't know, you need additional fucking WWE Champions money."
Maybe even dabble in 9. But the thing is, that's only going to happen if you guys show up, engage, and support with Mega Man tomorrow. I hope you will. I would love to do more Mega Man because people are asking me recently, "When are you going to play retro games? We actually haven't seen you do it in a while. We like it. This is your opportunity. Come by tomorrow, Friday, August 8th.
Yep.
Hang out."
Who's like,
He's gonna,
"I need
What
Mega Man"?
he's gonna do is he's gonna kill the golden goose. He's gonna kill the golden goose. He's gonna try to double dip every month for the podcast, and as soon as he realizes that the dents are tapped out, and then he's gonna do it at the end of the month. Phil, the disability checks and welfare checks don't come into the first of the month, Phil. Everybody knows that. That's the reason why you timed your last marathon for the first week of the month, because you knew those disability checks had just come in. So what's going on, brother? Duty, what's the time frame you think his major whales they drop out? But the thing with that is that you always see, the thing with Phil is really difficult with the whales because you don't know how many there really are. Like, I honestly think they're like two whales, Ryan OIC. I think he probably makes up like 5 to 6 different big whales. Like, I personally think he's Lance Catamaran. I think he's that other Dent, your future stepmom or future stepdad or whatever. I think he is those fucking people, you know. And then he comes and goes. Like, it's always a pattern with it. Like, it's always a pattern. Like, you never see one whale stick around and then a couple disappear and then later or you never see them. It's funny. You never see them in the same place together. It's like Superman and Clark Kent. You never see them in the same place together, right? That's like OIC. You never see the same whales in the same fucking place. You just don't. You really don't. It doesn't. Yeah, I don't think Iron Chef Sakai, I think he dropped out of that nonsense. I think he's focused on Lexi. Strangely, Lexi.
It's a money
I've only seen him being there donating money on her streams.
What the hell was that?
Walk Random Channel. Thank you, brother, for that $9.99.
Even whales are not Bill Gates. Most whales walked away.
Yeah. And the thing too is that you can notice is someone made a really good point that it's not organic. It's not organic growth where, like, all right, you see my stream when I get support, most of my super chats are like $2 to $4. And it's like, you know, that's organic growth. That's people saying, hey, I like your content. Here's a couple bucks, which dude, I appreciate it so much. And that's how most channels work that way. But not Phil. Phil's channel is, he gets a couple little small donos here and there, and then one whale has to come out and save the stream. That's how it is for him. That's how it is. What happened to DSP numbers? I just haven't had the time to do it. I do have the spreadsheet. I've been keeping track of it. I just haven't had time to do the video, but I promise you guys I'll start doing those on the weekly basis. I'll probably pump them out for his day off, so we'll have a video to watch. So I'll do that. So there you go. But you did see Batman and Bruce Wayne in the same room. Did you? I've never seen that. Lance is the Dr. Lexus one. It could be. It could be him. But again, what you have is you have a couple whales LARPing as other people. So it gives the illusion of oh, Phil has multiple supporters. No, he doesn't. He really doesn't. I mean, and Phil said it himself. If you listen or you read I think it's in the DMs, Phil himself said he has about 10 people that donate to him.
I need that money.
He really does.
I need that money.
Brandon, thank you for the 2, brother.
I like your content. Here's a couple
Thank you.
bucks.
I appreciate it, brother. Thank you for the organic support. I do. Thank you. It's very organic. It is. But it's feast or famine for this guy. It really is. And he just haven't found a way to, you know, and the thing is, it's worse now after the Kino arc. Because you know what the Kino arc did? It pushed away people that did those small donations every day. Like, it pushed away Bloom Kit. It pushed away, I think Sarah's gone. Isn't Sarah gone? I haven't seen Sarah. You know, it pushed away all these people that would donate a couple bucks here and there. They no longer do that. So he's more reliant now on his whales, on those 3 people. And when they don't show up, he's fucked. He doesn't hit the goal. He doesn't. That's what happened last night. The only person out there was, the only person out there is your future stepdad. He was tapped. He dropped the 5 sub, and that was it. Phil got 3 donations yesterday. 2 donations. Was it 2 donations? I think he only got 2 donations last night. Bloom Kip is back. Well, he's been gone ever since the Kino.
I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
What's up, D Corza? Thank you, brother.
Here's a couple of bucks.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, and I will put that towards. You know what? Matter of fact, here it is, folks. Here it is. This is what Duty does with your organic donation, and this is what I try to tell Phil all the time, which he will never get. The other day, he had a rant about how doing giveaways is against the law. Did anyone capture that where Phil said giving money away is against the law? You've broken the law if you give money away. He literally said that, and he tried to claim that there's all these legal ramifications and laws, not only with YouTube, but with state and federal regulations. He tried to claim that doing giveaways is illegal. Now, I was gonna do a video commenting on that where it's not true what he's saying. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm on YouTube and I want to do a giveaway and I tie it to something, like I say, okay, anyone that gives me $20 right now, I'm gonna do a giveaway. I'm gonna put you guys in a raffle and do a giveaway. Okay, that's against YouTube's terms of service. You can't do that. It's not against the law. but you can't do it because it's against YouTube's terms of service, right? And you can get in trouble. You can get demonetized or get a strike or whatever. I agree with that. But if you're doing a random giveaway, like I'm about to do right now, folks, by the way, I'm going to do it right now. So you guys have your Amazon, get your Amazon open. Duty's going to do a giveaway. I'm doing a giveaway. I'm doing 2 giveaways again just to stick it in Phil's, you know, dirt hole, right? So we're doing a giveaway, right? I didn't ask for contributions. I didn't say that you have to be a member or a sub or whatever. I did not. I basically just said, anyone here on my stream would like to get an Amazon gift card, I'm going to drop one right now. You guys ready? Duty's about to drop it. I'm going to drop it in the YouTube chat and in the Kick chat in 5 seconds. So you guys better get ready. Ready? And I'll pin it, okay? Do you think OIC is Lisa? Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, OIC and Lisa Lou are the same fucking person. And Phil and OIC, even in his podcast, when he did that interview, I think it was with Prop or someone, he basically said that he's multiple people. He was multiple people that he would sign in. And he even said that he would tell Phil, hey, I'm coming on tonight as X, and I'm going to drop some money. Have you put any more thought into buying the condo? Yeah, I'll talk about that. By the way, that is in, someone put a bid on it. I think the bid was $520. I got the agent to tell me how much. It was $520 for the house, but it's, you know, contingent based on inspection. So if it goes through, the sale might go through. I told the realtor, how serious is the person selling the house? And they said they're really serious. And I said, would they be willing to take $490 for the house? And they said they're not sure about $490. They said $490 maybe if you take it as is. Because she actually said there are some stuff that needs to get fixed on the property. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. All right, I'm going to drop it right now in 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, everybody. This is for the first gift card, Amazon gift card. This is an Amazon gift card. Amazon. No, Duty's not OIC. No, I would never give Phil any fucking money. Please let me know if someone won. Just put I got it or whatever in the chat. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, well, the problem is that the area is overvalued. Those condos in that area go for about $470 to $500, and the guy wants $530 something. Oh, you got it. All right, it looks like DeCorzo got it. Big ups, brother. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, brother. No, not a $220. Duty, it was a $10 gift card. It was a $10 gift card. I'll give another $10 gift card away. You know what? Let's do it again. You guys want another gift card? DeCorzo, do me a favor since you already won one. Try not to redeem it. We're trying to spread the wealth around, okay? We're trying to spread the wealth around. And we're doing this to shove it into Phil's face. You know what I mean? We're going to shove it in Phil's piggy gouty face. Because look, Phil, look, you're always claiming that Duty broken the law, right? Is that what Phil says? You've broken the law? All right, Phil, I'm going to break the law again. Ready? Duty's going to break the law again. He's going to break the law. He's going to break the legal law, the federal law. He's going to break YouTube's law right here by doing a giveaway. That's right. And I want to know, I want to see. Can you guys make sure to report me? Report me to see if YouTube will arrest me. As Phil claims. Now, if YouTube doesn't arrest me, Phil, I would like you to do a giveaway one day. But he won't. He really won't because he's a greedy scumbag. All right, you guys ready? I'm going to do the giveaway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck. All right, let me know if anybody won it. Buy yourself something nice. I'm not sure what you can get for $10 on Amazon, but you can keep it. You can redeem it and, you know, get yourself something nice. There you go. You can get yourself something nice. There you go. Appreciate it. But again, it's not the amount, it's the thought, Phil. It's the thought. You got it. The one got it. Big ups to the one. Yay. I could do a thing. Look, yeah, I could do a Steam gift card next stream. I don't have it now because I usually like to buy the I like to buy the stream keys, and I can't open it right now. So what I'll do is I'll do another one. It was me. You want? I want it back then. I want $999 back in a tip right now, brother. Anyway, like I was saying, you know, Phil's just a fucking liar, man. He always lies about everything. All right, so we did the giveaways. Congratulations. We'll do more giveaways. Duty's planning on doing a couple giveaways every month. Or couple, you know, at least once a week. Do a small little giveaway just for his viewers. And again, if you are a member, don't forget, if you're a member, I do the giveaway thing for the members. So there's a thread. So if you got a membership, you can go to the thread, post a comment, and then that will be drawn on September 1st. That's right.
No one. This is a fantasy of Phil. This is a fantasy of Phil.
Yeah, no, dude, no one.
Out me all day, engage in support with this marathon, make it happen. Let's hit goals. Let's do a great.
You're calling him a Beggaman.
He is Beggaman.
He's Beggaman.
He really is.
And then I will do a bonus marathon at the end of the month. If not, well, then we'll either do something else or I just won't do the marathon at the end of the month, and we'll have to wait till the end of September for our next marathon. Okay?
Uh-oh.
All right, everyone. So, is it a bummer we didn't hit goals today? A little. Is it a bummer that we didn't get to the point where we can get DSP Tries It guaranteed tomorrow? Yeah, that actually is a bummer, because that was the plan all along, was let's get DSP Tries It for the marathon. Hopefully tomorrow people will show up, engage in support, and I mean everywhere.
Emphasizing the importance of we need to do DSP Tries It for the marathon. This is really important. It would be really disappointing if we didn't do DSP Tries It for the marathon. Right? And just remember that not only it was in this segment, but it was all throughout yesterday's streams, which at the end of the show we'll go through all of Phil and we'll show you how we got to this point. But then it was emphasized again and again and again during the initial marathon beg earlier this afternoon. Because let's let him finish up here.
Okay.
Here too. What I've noticed is certain days we'll get a whole bunch of people show up on Kick. Other days, no one supports on Kick at all. YouTube support has been consistent. Super chats, tips, all that. But it's really been the Kick stuff that's been inconsistent. I hope people will show up tomorrow to support this marathon. Okay?
Billy boy, you're welcome, brother.
Holy yappuccino.
So Phil, by the way, so here's the reality of the marathon, right? So the first hour, like nobody's donating. And Phil is fucking.
This is the first hour? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like the whole first hour of the marathon, he's like seething. And then like he sends out the whale call. And like 20 minutes later, he gets like $150 dono to put him like to where he needs to go. Eventually, like it's totally inorganic.
Look at that head. God, this guy is such an ugly individual. He really is. And I mean, you know, I think I'm one of those people that I can find beauty pretty much in everyone. You know what I mean? Like, I think everyone has one thing that's nice about them. Whether their eyes, their lips, their hands, their body, whatever, right? I'm sorry, I don't see it with this guy, man. I don't see it at all. Like, he's so malformed. I don't know what it is. Like, and then that back of that head, man. Good God. You could just tell that his mom used to leave him in the crib for hours. Just hours upon hours. She was there smoking her Newports, or probably her Camels, and ignoring Phil, watching her soap operas while he was just laying there helpless for hours.
Like nobody's supporting. Like there's no small dollar donos really.
5, 10.
It's just big whales that are clearly stock puppet accounts of one guy come in and like spread it around, right? So Phil gets the money for DSP Tries It, okay? But as soon as he hits the $450 for DSP Tries It,
Kevin,
he
man.
starts
Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate
it. And just being like really like not saying anything, and when he does, he's very toxic and nasty. So I don't know if it was all like prearranged, if these donos were real, if they were fake, or what's going on. But Phil allegedly had like $600 of support, right?
And he's still
at the time for DSP Tries It. And after emphasizing to the audience again and again and again how important it is that they do DSP Tries It, Phil scams them and doesn't do DSP Tries It. Phil fucking scams them. I was fucking blown away at the fact that he couldn't even be bothered to fucking eat the meal he promised on camera for the fucking deads.
No
By the way, we got Dan G49 for 10 subs.
Big support.
Scam that.
Thank you,
This is
Dan.
why, like, you guys need to donate today to punish this fucker, because this is the most egregious scamming I've ever seen in my entire life.
I have the greatest way of doing it too.
It's insane. It's insane. Hit play. Look at this shit.
But after, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put him live, zoomed in, and our donos right beside him. So you'll see his upset face as the ones are coming.
Loneliest for 10 subs.
Let's fucking go, big
Let's
support.
go.
Thank you.
So here's the deal.
Thank you.
Shit.
Here's the deal.
Here we go. I'm not gonna do DSP Tries It. I'm just gonna eat some food. I'm hungry.
Oh my God.
The scam.
The
scam.
Bro. And he like exceeded the goal by hundreds of dollars.
But what?
So this doesn't make sense, right? Because he was telling people, I gotta eat something because I drunk too much, and when I eat food, it'll help me absorb the alcohol and I'll feel better, right? That's what Phil always claims. Apparently he's a super alcoholic. He has a superpower, right? So what was the difference, Phil, of ordering greasy, nasty pizza and jambalaya versus ordering the DSP tries it, the what, I don't know what it was. What was the name of the restaurant he was ordering from? Why? The only difference was it must have been cost, because I think that place he ordered from was pretty expensive. Yeah, it was pretty expensive. Well, alcohol absorbs the food, but if you're okay, my understanding, and I don't drink, so I apologize my ignorance. Claim jumper. My understanding is that while you're drinking, you should eat food because it kind of helps absorb and cut down on the alcohol level because your body's processing it and eliminating it, right? That's my understanding of food. It's not, you take 9 shots, you get drunk, and then you eat food. I don't think so. Typically, if you eat food, you're gonna throw up. I've never been drunk or anything in my life, so I have no clue. I'm talking out of ignorance. I had a half a cup of champagne when I was 13 at my brother's wedding. That's the only alcohol I've ever drunk. So I just want to make sure. I don't want to talk out of turn. You alkies, let me know. No, I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do anything. I've had a half a cup of not even a cup. It was a glass of champagne. Half a glass of champagne. At my brother's wedding. I know. I've seen alcohol tear up a lot of family members and friends, and it was just something that, and I don't find it wasn't. I'd rather have a cup of coffee or soda. So I'll let soda kill me. Okay, all right. So you guys confirm, yeah, it is. Champagne is disgusting. But I don't like any of it. Like the smell of beer, it doesn't appeal to me. Whatever. You're drunk right now. Eat some food. Go eat some pizza and jambalaya. But like he could have ordered it, and what, Phil? You couldn't say tangy. You couldn't say moist. What couldn't you do on that fucking stupid ass DSP tries it, right? But no, I think what it was he didn't feel like spending the money. He didn't want to spend the money on that food. That claim jumper shit probably would have ran him like $100. And he figured, you know what? I'm gonna order pizza and jambalaya from this shithole. And he probably paid like $50 for it.
I really do. I need that money.
Punish Sicilian Gamer. Thank you, brother, for the 2.
Or Dude's next giveaway, you can win an empty game box.
Oh, yes. Dude, I still have that Deus Ex game box that I bought for when I hit 20,000 subs. I still have it. We'll do a giveaway. Dude, he's at almost 29,000 subs, man. I'm almost at 30,000. And you know the goal is to beat Memology. So the goal is to beat Memology. I think he's at 32,000. Let's beat Memology. That'll be the first goal. And then the stretch goal is to hit 100,000. If we hit 100,000 subs, Duty will do a face reveal. That's right. Duty will show his beautiful peanut butter complexion on stream. So let's hit those goals.
And he goes, I'm just not going to do DSP tries.
What did his chat say?
That I've been hyping up all week that I'm going to do. Everyone was pissed.
He didn't order from Claim
Jumpers. Scam alert.
He didn't order from Claim Jumpers. He said he ordered from this local place. No, not Destroy. Memology is to go. Memology is to go. But he ordered this from a local place near him. And yeah, again, you don't want to order pizza from a place that sells jambalaya. I'm sorry. That's like going to no offense against the Indian people, but that's like going to an Indian restaurant and getting pizza. You just don't do that.
How can this have happened? How can you do this to us, Phil? Phil's excuse is that he's blackout drunk. Now, mind you, he had 6 shots.
Okay.
Over the course of 6 hours.
Oh. Okay.
And he now claims to be so drunk that he cannot review fast food. And instead is going to eat snack pizzas with Kat.
Isn't it the best time to eat food? When you're drunk a little bit?
Well, I don't know.
When you're drunk. When you're drunk, not after you're drunk.
Your vibes.
Big support, man, and great songs. I have to add a few of your new ones on the intro there. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you.
That
this
accent
is
was
fucking
terrible.
outrageous. Thank you, guys.
I'm not going to do DSP tries. I'm just going to eat some food. I'm hungry. And I really don't want to bother with filming and reviewing.
Oh, yeah. And if I remember correctly, in the 80s, didn't McDonald's sell spaghetti, the McSpaghetti or some shit like that? They tried to sell spaghetti, and it was disgusting, and no one bought it.
Shots in me already.
Doesn't want to bother with filming him eating. So it's to the
He's
point
flushed,
now
though.
where
He's flushed, eh?
such a lazy, drunk piece of shit. He can't even bother to film himself eating to reward everybody for giving him $1,500 plus the additional marathon money as well.
I feel scammed that I don't even watch him. And I feel like I'm fucking
It's like he held this
They
shit
did?
hostage.
Oh,
He's like, now
God.
guys, if we don't get it, then I'm going to eat off camera. He did get it and then chose to do that anyway.
It's downgraded Chuck. Yeah.
Hey, I'm pretty drunk, so I'm just gonna eat the food and try to sober up and then get to Mega Man 5, okay?
He is drunk though. Like you gotta.
Like, he's now admitting at this point, based on his pace of playing the games, that he's not even going to beat Mega Man 6 tonight.
No way. Oh my.
He's only
I don't know. Did he beat Mega Man 6? But by the way. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I've never met a former alcoholic who drinks this much. Can we put this to bed that Phil is an alcoholic? And whenever you say it, you don't preface it with former alcoholic or whatever. He's a flat out alcoholic. He's confirmed that he drinks during his fucking truck streams. He's told us before that he likes to have a drink with his wife before bed. So that's alcohol consumption there. And then doing this shit where you're fucking, and then oh my god, the worst part about the marathon was he took 10 shots and then was literally begging to hit the 11th goal. He wanted $1,100. He said, "I drink another shot." That is straight up alcoholic behavior right there. That is alcoholic behavior. I'm sorry. I don't give. And this is the shit that he does in front of the screen, in front of the stream. Can you imagine how much drinking he does off stream? Like in between videos, in between streams, this motherfucker is probably downing a bottle of gin before he comes on. And a lot of it too is, I think, just coping. It's coping. I think it genuinely bothers him. Detractors genuinely bother him. He's so upset and so consumed about the vortex that any little thing that's said, like if he has a bad podcast, right? Yeah, that tequila bottle is fucking almost empty. That's right. If he has like a bad podcast where he bites and he sees multiple times, it bugs him. Like it completely, like it upsets him. And most people, wouldn't even take the fucking bait. They just ignore it. But even after, if you took the bait, as soon as the podcast is done, you forget about it and you move the fuck on. You know, I've had streams where I've gone a little bit overboard. I've had to apologize or I said something stupid, you know. But you move on. Like as soon as the podcast is done, you move the fuck on. I don't think a therapist can help him. Because therapy, I'm not one of those big people that say, oh, I'm not big on pushing therapists. But for therapy to work in those cases, you need to be open. You need to be open to help. Like, you know, I know some people just say, well, let's go to therapy, or I'll go to therapy. No. It never works. It never works because, I'm sorry, if you're going to someone to give you advice, to help you, you know, deal with your issues and stuff like that, unless you're willing to help and open for the help, it's pointless. Don't even bother. You're just wasting money. You're wasting money. It's like, I don't know. It's like getting a degree in college just to say you have a degree, but then not bothering to get a job in that field. It's pointless. It's stupid. So I don't think it would help him. Who needs help is his poor wife. I think Fat Cat needs some serious fucking counseling. Being in the vortex for what, 8 years, 7 years, that'll fuck somebody's man. I mean, her confidence is shot. You know, the way she treats him, her husband every time he can, putting her down. Because you know he likes putting everyone down. Why not put his wife down? He did it yesterday, you know. And we'll watch that video coming up.
Only managed to just make it through 4, and there's only like 2-3 hours to go, which he's probably going to early clock out also.
Yeah, it does help with stress because it alters your brain. It's a substance that alters your brain. I mean, it lowers your inhibitions. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and again, I don't know too much about drinking, but and it's a suppressant. You know, it kind of suppresses all of those bad feelings. But again, after you get sober up, those bad feelings are still there. You didn't deal with the core issue. And that's the problem here, Phil. You're not dealing with the core issue. And the core issue, of course, is Phil, you're an idiot. That's the core issue out of all. If you want to sum up Phil in 3 words, Phil, you're an idiot.
So
you're saying he's using save states, though?
Yes.
It doesn't count. Save states don't count.
Yeah,
No. It's
Like
a lot.
touching grass.
Yo, thanks, Ray. Appreciate
All
you
right, so
guys.
that's all
Thank
for
you.
that's all the Phil for now.
Aw.
Later on in the program, towards the end, we'll go back over Phil. But let's start off here. One of our woe buddies. We have a battle between.
All right, that's it for the Kino guys. It was a pretty timid video, but I wanted to post it because, of course, that set Phil off. Phil decided that on his day off, right? What's up, Mega Man? How you doing? You know, he after recovering from his, from being drunk, his drunk day off, right? He decides he wants to react to Kino, right? Let's see here. There was something else. Oh, the LTG thing. Well, we could touch on the LTG thing in a bit. The LTG thing is pretty funny. So I have the recap here. Oh, here, let's watch. This is yesterday's video where Phil decided that he wanted to rage out. Did you get a video? What? Let me see here. Or did you get a video of the mini pass out? No, I didn't. If someone has that and can post it, I'd appreciate it. We can watch it here. Let's Mac. What's up, brother? Let's Mac. Damn, I'm sorry. Damn, you got 500 views on YouTube, but Kick is going. Yeah, I know, man. I haven't streamed on Kick in like 6 months or 8 months, so my apologies, brother. I'm sorry. I'm kicking it back up as soon as when I start streaming for a couple weeks. I'll get the 20 or 30 regulars that used to come on to that podcast on the Kick stream. So my apologies, Let's Maga. If you want to come chill on YouTube, you can come chill on YouTube, brother. It's fun. Whatever you want to do, brother. And I try not to ignore anyone. I try to look both ways. I try to look at both chats, brother. All right. So let's watch this video from yesterday. This is our boy Phil spazzing out. I love the new intro.
Big matters worse. I had actually ordered some food that I thought I was going to do DSP tries it with, but you guys had already had me like 6+ shots in, and when the food showed up, already my stomach wasn't feeling that good, and I said to everyone, I'm not feeling I'm already feeling like pretty, not necessarily full on drunk.
I did see that.
Drunk, but man, you can tell when you're just not yourself because I was so.
By the way, if my understanding is correct, Billy Mitchell's Twitter is actually managed by his son. His son does it, so I think Billy Mitchell is just trying to fuck with Phil, or his son's trying to fuck with Phil. And they're all about selling hot sauce or whatever it is that they're selling. So, but it's still funny. And then I did see that DSP did respond back and say, "Hey, if you want to talk to me in my DMs." I guess he wants to interview Billy Mitchell. That's another fucking thing. This guy is so pathetic. My God, he is so pathetic. He's cloud chasing LTG. He's cloud chasing Billy Mitchell. He's still talking about Wings of Redemption. I mean, Phil, get the hint, bro. It's not them, it's you. They just don't want to bother with you, man. You're a nobody. You know what comes with talking to Phil or doing anything with Phil? It comes with thousands of people harassing you. It does. That's what it comes with. So, and you get nothing out of it. What are you gonna get out of it? That's why I remember Nogla, when he tried to chat with Phil, and as soon as he did that, he saw the vortex just come at him, and he was just like, "Yeah, no, thank you, I'm good. No, thank you, I'm good. I'm all right. I'm good." And that's what it is. People see that and they're just like, no. So the only people that want to interact with you are people that want to felt you, Phil, and destroy you. Those are the only people that want to react with you, Phil. So I think, and I shouldn't say this because I'm gatekeeping the content, but Phil, just some advice. Just stop it, bro. Stop it. You've been on a tier for almost 4 years or 3 years of trying to make friends, trying to expand your audience. And every single time you've done that, it's just failed. It failed, and it failed miserably. And you still haven't learned your lesson. You would think that after this Kino Casino arc, he would have learned his lesson. And he just hasn't. He hasn't learned his lesson. Trust me, he's butthurt. He's upset. He decided to curl up into his fart box and stay there. But trust me, when the year's up, and he realizes that, he better do something new, he'll come up with some new gimmick. He'll try to do collabs or something. A new it's the same shit with this fucking guy. It's the same shit with him. Well, I wasn't gatekeeping. I mean, cuck the content. I'm cucking the content by giving Phil advice. But of course, we know he doesn't take the advice. I figure it this way: every piece of advice that I give Phil, he's gonna do the opposite anyway. So, if anything, it's like reverse Uno. I'm doing reverse Uno on Phil. I'm giving him advice so that he doesn't take the advice.
Much liquor in me, and I was like, I don't think we should do DSP tries it. Let's just have a meal together. And then I started to eat it, and quite honestly, it wasn't good. Like I ordered this jambalaya, and it tasted worse than what my wife makes when she makes homemade gumbo. I'm serious. Actually, her gumbo tasted better. I'm like, oh. And then the pizza, which
shit out of
I
my
had their pizza
fucking
before many years ago.
ass.
This one just wasn't that good. So I'm eating. I'm like, oh, like none of this is very good. So I ended up not even eating.
Here it is.
And quite honestly, it wasn't.
Here it is, folks. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. This was the very first, right out the gate. I forgot that it was so close, right? So close. So right here, this motherfucker decides, you know what? I want to lob a fucking a bag of shit at my wife. She's not here. She's probably playing Skyrim. Who the fuck knows, right? She's not watching my content. I'm gonna lob a fucking bag of shit at her, right?
DSP tries it. Let's just have a meal together. And then I started to eat it. And quite honestly, it wasn't good. Like I ordered this jambalaya, and it tasted worse than what my wife makes when she makes homemade gumbo. I'm serious. Actually, her gumbo tasted better. I'm like,
no,
oh.
I haven't seen that.
Pizza, which I've had their
Hammer.
pizza before many years ago. This one just wasn't that good. So I'm eating. I'm like, oh, like none of this is very good. So I ended up not even eating that much. I had that like 3 small because those pieces of pizza were really small. Pretty, not necessarily full on drunk. I wasn't full on drunk, but man, you could tell when you're just not
One more
yourself.
time.
I was so much
One
liquor
more
in me.
time.
And I was like, I don't think we should do DSP tries it. Let's just have a meal together. And then I started to eat it. And quite honestly, it wasn't good. Like I ordered this jambalaya, and it tasted worse than what my wife makes when she makes homemade gumbo. I'm serious. Actually, her gumbo tasted better. I'm like, oh. And then
It's worse than when Kat makes gumbo. Now, you might say to yourself, well, okay, it's not really that harsh or whatever. He's just talking about one specific food item, right? But this is a pattern with this guy. How many times has he talked about her food or when she made something? Well, what the other, wasn't it his last marathon where Kat decided to make some fucking recipe or some bullshit. And he went downstairs and it was disgusting and he didn't eat it. So he ordered fast food or whatever. And he basically crapped all over Kat. He's like, oh yeah, she didn't follow the fucking recipe right. She fucked it up. She doesn't know what she's doing. We can only hope and pray that when the big, beautiful bill goes into effect, that the dents on disability will have to work for it and either get kicked off. Yeah. Well, you know what? They're tightening up the rules around disability and warfare. So there might be a few dents that might have to actually go get a real job. So Phil, it will hurt Phil. How does Phil get his? Oh, that's simple. It was out of mutual necessity. Now, I think I can. Yeah, I think she's going to. It's out of mutual necessity. She was in a bad situation where she was in a relationship with someone that was abusive, and he was paying for everything, and she decided,
genuinely
I gotta
reminds
bounce.
me of one of my uncles
So-
where he tries to put everyone down by pointing
Yep.
out flaws while
Yep.
taunting that he doesn't have those flaws.
Exactly, he is, and all that is just a coping mechanism to make himself feel better about himself. Like no one likes him. He's a shitbag. No one cares about him. People talk shit about him, and it's just a way of him coping. That's all it is. But again, Phil, you don't need to do that. You don't need to tear people down, because when you tear people down, especially the closest person to you, like Phil, don't you say you love your wife? She's your best friend. Would you shit on your best friend? Would you highlight their flaws? Would you do that? No, you wouldn't do that. You're supposed to empower your friends, loved ones. You're supposed to, it would be like me going to somewhere, right? And someone asking me, how's your daughter doing? And me just shitting on her. Oh yeah, she does this wrong. No, I will highlight all the positives, right? That's what you should do with your wife. Highlight the fucking positives, brother. Big ups to India. Hope the weather's not too hot over there. He doesn't get it. Let's see. Buddha. I'm writing to propose a collaboration that I think could be mutual benefit to you as a streamer. My goal is to help talented streamers like you reach a... Alright, brother. I appreciate it. I'll reach out to you. See if you can get me that 100,000 subs, brother.
the pizza, which I've had their pizza before many years ago.
Thank you,
This one just
Mr.
wasn't that
Lookout,
good.
for the 5,
So I'm
brother.
eating, I'm like, oh, like none of this is very good. So I ended up not even eating that much. I had that like 3 small because those pieces of pizza were really small. So I had 3 small pieces of pizza and just a little bit of the jambalaya. And then all of a sudden, I start playing again. You guys have me taking shots. I'm like, oh my God. So
You
we
guys
got through
had me
pretty much as
taking
much as I thought
shots.
we were going to get through.
Again,
What I mean by that is,
here it
I
is.
didn't.
He's blaming his audience. We just watched a video that was 18 minutes long, of him begging people, begging for money. He didn't finish the fucking pot. He didn't start playing the game of the marathon for an hour and a half because he was waiting for his first shot. He was waiting for $100, and it literally took him an hour and a half of his stream to get those $100. And yet he wants to say, you guys were making me drink. Like, it's your fault. It's your fault that we didn't get DSP tries it. Not my fault. I did nothing wrong.
Actually expect that I was going to beat Mega Man 4 through 6. I didn't. First of all, remember, out of all of those, the only one that I own when I was a kid was Mega Man 4. So I knew some of that, but not all of it. Mega Man 5 and 6 I've only ever played once ever, and it was like 12, 13 years ago. So I'm basically kind of going in blind. I didn't remember much of it, right? And so, basically, how can I say, we got 2.5 games in, but we ran out of time. I mean, it was about 10 p.m. There was no way I was going to beat Mega Man 6. Now, it's funny because the first Mega Man marathon, back in January, I did beat Mega Man 1, 2, and 3, but it was by, like, the skin of my teeth. Like, we barely got it done. And if you remember, I had problems with that one, too, because, you know, the more inebriated you get, the worse you're going to play. You're going to make mistakes. And I was trying to really focus, so I didn't really have a ton of it.
No, Phil. It doesn't matter. You suck. You suck, period, Phil. You had one drink when you started the game, and you sucked at Mega Man 4. You fucking save scummed the whole game. Someone posted a video about it. I'm trying to think. Was it Expandong? I think it was Expandong, where they actually counted every time he save scummed the fucking game and he died. And it was like 500 times. Like, if you count up how many times he died and he hit save, it was like 500 something times. I'm sorry, Phil. That's not a... That doesn't count. You didn't actually do what you said you were going to do on the marathon. Okay, Phil?
Interactivity with the audience, because it was more like me focusing on Mega Man trying to get through it. If you didn't see any of it, it's all live on the channel. Number one, the stream itself, I left as a live stream, like in its entirety. If you just want to watch the entire event from start to finish, you can. That does include some footage that was not recorded as a separate video, such as when I ate the food and it just wasn't very good.
That's not a DSP.
So you can check that out. Or I did record separate parts, including the intro, Mega Man 4's
right,
first
Luna,
half,
have a
until
good
my
day,
setup
brother.
crashed. Because what ended up happening was I was updating
Go
the
feed your
leaderboard, and the
creatures.
leaderboard caused a crash in OBS. So then I lost the stream and I had to bring it back. So there was a
It's all good,
video there.
Snarky. You didn't miss much.
And then the second half of Mega Man 4, I think all of Mega Man 5 is one video. And then Mega Man 6, I got through all the Robot Masters, and that's when I ran out of time. So there's a bunch of videos there to watch. If you like classic Mega Man and you want to see me try to do it when pretty heavily intoxicated, give it a look. All right, now, you guys supported so well. Not only did we hit the goal to do the food order, which didn't turn into a DSP Tries It, sadly, but we also got 4 goals into a new week. All right, so what we're going to do, we're not going to do it immediately, but we're going to talk about what should DSP try.
I love that. Didn't fulfill the last reward. Now begging for $1,500 more for the next reward. How about, Phil, you complete the first reward first? Do that first, and then talk about begging for $1,500. Now, normal people, right? If you're a viewer of a streamer, a normal person would say, "Well, I'm not going to contribute. He didn't fulfill the first goal. I'm not going to give him any money. I'm going to force him to do the DSP tries that he owes us." No, these fucking idiots aside, let's keep throwing money his way. It's they're very mentally challenged. I don't get it. And it's not all of them. It's not all of them. I think a lot of the kick larpers that used to give Phil money have figured out that's stupid. Stop giving him money. Stop tipping him. Stop super chatting him to make him see. It's pointless. You can make him see just by typing shit. Like the cat meowing and the Pepe emojis. That pisses him off just enough. It pisses him off just as much as giving him a $2 super chat and shitting on him. It really does. It doesn't take long for him to fucking get upset.
Guys, it be this week. This week, I'm going to be open to anything. All right, like whatever you guys want. Even if you want fast food this week,
Yeah,
whatever
they
it is,
do. They wanna
we'll do
stick it
whatever.
to
I'm not
the
going to be stingy
rule.
this week. Now, of course, some ridiculously stupid people on the internet actually think they can make a big deal out of the fact that
All right, well, he's talking about Kino Casino here. My DMs, do me a favor, just at me, like send me a tweet, say at Duty Streams, and I'll send you a message. I'll send you a message. Sasquatch. I'll send it after the stream, brother.
I didn't formally record a DSP Tries It. That's how fucking insane these losers are. Guess what? We hit the goal.
No, Phil, hold on a second. Hold on. That's not the issue. The issue is you didn't order the food you claim you were going to order from the place you were going to order from. You specifically said over and over and over and over and over and over again that it wasn't a DSP Tries It. Now when people call you out for your bullshit, you want to retcon it and say, no, that was a DSP Tries It. The only difference is I didn't say tangy or juicy or flavorful, but it was a try it. I ate food. Fuck off, Phil. By your logic, anytime you have dinner, that's a DSP Tries It, you fucking idiot. God. Why do you have to be such a fucking scumbag? Really? And the only reason why he's fucking doing this is because Kino Casino spent a segment talking about it on Friday. That was the only reason. I think if his dents would have came in and said, hey, you should do a DSP tries it, you know, blah, 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 he might reconsider and do it. You know, he wouldn't put up this fucking energy and this just fucking bluntness to it. But no, but because Detractors and Kino Casino said something about it, he decided that he's gonna take the he's gonna be the douchebag and tell everyone to go fuck off. That's what he's gonna do here. I wish I could show you the analysis that GPS has done for some of the transcripts from his show. Yeah, I've been reading about that, people doing that on Twitter. Send me a DM. We could chat about it. Maybe we could do a quick little Discord, and we can do some screen share on that.
I ordered food, I ate the food, and I told you it wasn't good. Literally the only thing we didn't do, I didn't do a formal DSP Tries It where I rated the food, and I didn't play the intro. But you got DSP Tries It, just it wasn't a great episode, so I decided not to actually formally produce and upload it. You could still watch it as part of the Marathon News Archive. So if you're such a mentally ill moron who you think I owe you something because I didn't do a formal DSP Tries It, you can kiss my hairy ass, you get nothing. Good
God. He's calling the people that gave him $1,500 morons. That's who he's talking about right here. Because honestly, he doesn't owe Detractors or Kino Casino anything. He doesn't owe them anything, right? So who he's responding to here are the people that actually gave him the money to do it. This is who he's calling fucking morons and telling them to go fuck off, right? That's what he's doing. Now you'll call him out on it. He'll say, no, I was talking to my Detractors. Detractors didn't pay for the DSP Tries It. The people who are out of luck are the people that gave you the $1,500, right? They gave you $1,500 money. Yeah, they are morons. You're all fucking idiots.
Asking for earned reward isn't a mental illness.
Are you sure about that, boy? I think it is. It could be classified, especially the way Phil does it.
Yay, sir. Okay.
You drink that coffee. You drink that gin.
Now, for this week, like I said, I'll be way more open. The last couple of DSP Tries It, I said, oh, I picked or whatever. This week, I want to hear what you guys think. I want to hear what things are out right now that you'd like to see me try. We can talk about them and figure out the best one. So give me your opinions. Give me your feedback. What is out there right now that you would like? I'm curious. The only one that I'm aware of at all right now is that McDonald's is doing some adult Happy Meal. Okay? It doesn't look good. It's basically either a quarter pounder or McNuggets with fries. I think the only difference is there's some kind of a berry shake that comes with it. And of course, special packaging. And I guess you get some kind of an adult toy with it, similar to that Minecraft.
Again, I love when he fucking puts all of these disclaimers on shit. Hey, I'm gonna give you a reward, but you can't do this. Hey, you fucker. If people want you to eat McDonald's, eat McDonald's. Okay, Phil? Just fucking eat it. Again, Phil, this isn't supposed to be a reward for you. You fuckface. This is supposed to be a viewer for your viewers, the people that support it. That's what this reward is for. Not for you, you fuckface. Not for you to fucking give your fat wife food, okay?
God's fat!
Yeah, she is fat. She is fat.
Money, subs.
God. Kenneth, thank you for being an only iced coffee investor. Thank you, brother. I do appreciate that.
After meal, very similar to that, okay? If you guys really want me to do that, I'll do it. I don't know when it comes out. I guess we got to check. Let's see when that actually comes out. Hold on one second.
Maybe you can get your wife a dildo.
The countdown is on for McDonald's new adult Happy Meal. The countdown is on. Let's see when it's coming out. A first of its kind collectible souvenir, sure to unlock core memories. If you say so. My core memories are not of McDonald's, for the record. I ate a Burger King when I was a kid. My mom wouldn't let me eat a McDonald's. Okay, Tuesday, August
your
12th.
mommy
It's called the McDonaldland Meal.
Again, mommy didn't let him eat McDonald's, so he's stunted because he didn't get to eat McDonald's like all the other cool kids. He had the disgusting fries from Burger King. And I think, what did he say why he couldn't eat McDonald's? His mom liked Burger King because the burger wasn't fried or some shit. Does McDonald's fry their burgers? They put them on a grill just like everyone else. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I guess his mother's stupid as he is.
It's Tuesday, August 12th. Okay?
Oh, the sound effects.
So there you go. So if that's what you want, that's what we can do. But I want to hear what else is going on. If you guys have other suggestions of things to do, I would love to hear it. All right? So let's get that discussion started today so we can figure this out, what you want
He's
for
still
DSP Tries It.
pressure. That's why yours all fucked up.
The only thing that I'm not doing, I'll tell you this right now, that stupid
hit the like if you guys want to. Did we get 100 gold?
Really dumb
Did we get 100 goals? Because I think we got 100 gold. Did we get 100 likes? If we get 100 likes, you get some bubbles. Let's see here. Yeah, I still have that on my soundboard. Big up. There you go. Everybody gets some likes. Thank you. Thank you for the 100 likes. Much appreciated. Ah, very nice. Oh, 125. There you go. And I owed you guys bubbles.
Wendy, what is it? It's the Wednesday meal at Wendy's is just
See,
like
Duty
10 nuggets.
gives see,
That's it. It's like 10 nuggets.
Unlike Phil, Duty gives the rewards he promises. I tell you guys, if you guys give me 100 likes, you guys get bubbles. And what does Duty do? He fulfills the promise, right? Duty says he's going to do a giveaway. He not only does one giveaway, he does 2 giveaways. 2 giveaways.
Nuggets. Okay? And nothing special. It's like a topping on a Frosty. And there's no,
Duty
at least with the McDonald's
Duty
adult
tries
Happy
to be a
Meal,
man of his
you're
word.
getting like a collectible that's unique. You get nothing with the Wendy's meal. It's literally just a waste of time. I'm
Yeah,
not doing that. I
that's
refuse
right,
to give Wendy's
Maga.
my money when they're not going to put any effort into it. Okay? But
Again, Phil, this isn't for you. This reward is supposed to be for the idiots who like to watch you eat food and say tangy. Okay? Again, he doesn't get it, Phil. He doesn't fucking get it, man. I don't understand why he has to be so stubborn with everything in his life. Can someone tell me why why does he have to be so fucking stubborn? Why? Why do you have to be such a rigid person? Like, the one thing in my life that I can't stand are rigid people. People that are just blatantly rigid just to be rigid and annoying. I want to punch those people. Because it's like, how the fuck can you live that way? Unless you're autistic. I'm talking about other normal, semi-normal people. Normally, people with, atypical, there you go, I'll say atypical, neurotypical people. It just pisses me no end.
let's see what you guys want. Let me know. All right? Please share your ideas. Send them my way. Okay.
No.
Yes, of course, Moron's saying, I insulted my wife's cooking. No, I didn't. Again, what is wrong with you fucking losers? What is wrong with you?
Again, hear this motherfucker. Hear this motherfucker.
Let me know. All right, please
He
share your
must have
ideas.
a fucking tumor
Send
in
them
his
my way.
brain.
Okay. Yes, of course, Moron's saying, I insulted my wife's cooking. No, I didn't. Again, what is wrong with you fucking losers? What is wrong with you? Can you get a fucking life and stop micro-analyzing everything I say and trying to twist it into something toxic because you are life losers? No one insulted my wife's cooking, you fucking armpit-scratching mouth droolers. Didn't happen. Shut the fuck up. Okay.
No, I don't. No, I'm not talking about disabled or autistic people. I'm putting those people out of this. I understand that they have a condition, and no, it's not that. I'm talking about people like Phil. I don't think Phil is autistic. I don't. I think he has some mental issues, but I think a lot of that has to do from living a sheltered life, overbearing parents.
I really do. I need
He
that money.
didn't deal with a lot of shit in his life. His parents tried to shelter him. That's his problem. Shane's World, thank you for the
I've never run
€1,
into this thing
brother. I
before.
appreciate
Is that
or the
money
£1. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, look, it's a money
Oh,
creature.
and
It just throws money
GBRC, thank you for the £10.
What the hell
Or
was
the
that?
£10.
One of Phil's
Thank you,
sayings I
brother.
won't do giveaways because only one person gets something.
Oh, God.
Him doing DSP tries it from local joints. How in his idiot brain is that only him getting something?
Yeah, he doesn't get it. Like, Phil, you're doing a DSP tries it, and you're the idiot eating food. So, technically, you're the only one enjoying it. Now, he'll try to claim that his videos, everyone is enjoying those videos. Not by the views, Phil. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Phil. Not by the views. Your last DSP tries, I think, has like 200 views, brother. No one cares. No one really does, and it's not something interesting. Again, people donate to him. The people that do donate to him are the handful of whales, and most of them do it just to felt the trolls. That's all. That's the only reason why they do it. They do it because their hatred for the trolls is more than their hatred for Phil. GBRC, I appreciate the 10 pounds, brother. I do. God, he's an idiot. He's not autistic. He's an idiot. Yes, that's what it is. Now, right here, he just claimed that he didn't insult his wife, right? Well, I beg to differ, Phil. I beg to differ. Do we have to replay it?
And then I started to eat it. I'm drunk, but man, you could tell when you're just not yourself because I was so much liquor in me.
Let's replay
And
it.
I was like, I don't think we should do DSP tries it. Let's just have a meal
He
together.
isn't.
And then I started to eat it. And quite honestly, it wasn't good. Like, I ordered this jambalaya, and it tasted worse than what my wife makes when she makes homemade gumbo. I'm serious. Actually, her gumbo tasted better. I'm like, oh. And then the pizza, which I've had their
Phil, I'm sorry. You low-key dissed your wife, brother. You did.
DSP tries it. The only thing I didn't do is I didn't play the intro, and I didn't record it as an on-demand video to watch
Warren,
because I
thank you
didn't
for
think
the
that it was a quality
$1.99,
episode
brother.
because I was too inebriated.
Awesome streamers.
Okay? I'm not going to put
thank you,
out
brother. I
something
appreciate the
that is an
$1.99,
inferior
brother.
version. In my professional capacity as a creator, that's my prerogative.
Do you hear this? Do you hear this level of fucking cope? I wouldn't put something out that's not professional. I refuse to put out shit content. Phil, you have nearly 70,000 videos on your channel. And I'm going to tell you, 69,800 of those videos are just shit quality. And of that 69,800, I'm going to say at least half of them were you pointing a shitty fucking camera at your TV stream with shitty audio, shitty, just complete shitty content, Phil. What are you talking about? I guess because Phil thinks he hits record and then uploads raw footage that's produced content. No, Phil, you don't do any editing. You basically chop up your stream and you post that stream as is. That's all you do. What's up, Void? How you doing, brother? That's all you do, brother. That's all you fucking do. So you don't produce shit. I mean, I'm not gonna say that I produce a lot of shit. I don't. Most of my shit is just clips that I post or whatever. I had a funny little meme here and there, and that's the extent of it. But I'm not going around telling people I produce my content. Good God.
I still went through every single step of what I promised and gave you the content.
Oh, you see, now he's coping. So now, after people have called him out, after his chat is basically saying to him, no, motherfucker, you didn't fulfill your promise. Now he's trying to claim that I actually did it. I did the try it, the DSP tries it. I just didn't say tangy, flavorful, and I didn't burp. I guess that's what Phil's saying. Yes, he's Mudohar. He's an engineer. That's right.
And you can watch the content as part of the archive stream, which I left live on this channel just for this purpose, so that someone couldn't try to say that I didn't do it. Because it did. You can watch it right now. Okay? Now if you
he's
actually...
coping. Now he's coping because the marathons, that's what he fucking does. He leaves them live for a few days and then he'll private them. He always does that. So Phil, stop coping. And the other thing that you did, Phil, is you still chopped up your streams. So he left the stream live and then he chopped up his videos and posted them. So he double dipped. He double dipped on the fucking content. Oh fuck.
I'm gonna try telling all of you dunce fuck detractors that I don't give a fuck about what you say.
Detractors.
5 out of 5. Amazing.
Actually, this was pretty funny. I'll give. I know I don't really say Phil does anything funny.
If you actually think
much, that I constantly shit on him, but this was pretty funny.
I did not fulfill my end of the deal because I didn't play the intro that says DSP tries it, then hold on 1 second. Ready?
Devour.
DSP tries it.
Devour.
Hi, on today's new episode of DSP Tries It, I'm gonna try telling all of you dunce fuck detractors that I don't give a fuck about what you say. 5 out of 5. Amazing.
Alright, that was funny. For Phil, that was pretty funny.
DSP Tries It. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that special edition of DSP Tries It. Okay, good stuff.
Then he ruined it with his goat laugh. No, Phil, you didn't fulfill the promise, brother, and you said it yourself. You said it yourself, brother, you didn't do it, man. So, really, get off your high horse, because you're not, again, Phil thinks he's owning the detractors by not doing this. No, Phil, you're not owning the detractors by doing this. You know what you're doing? You're annoying people that actually care about your content. Because if you looked at the YouTube chat, there were people there that genuinely support Phil that weren't happy. And we're literally saying, Phil, you didn't meet the goal. You didn't give us the reward. Like, you didn't give us the reward. And those are the people that you annoy and you piss off. And eventually, Phil, every single time that you do that, you just annoy them a little bit more and a little bit more. And I'm sorry, Phil. You know what happens? People just leave. They just bounce. They get tired of your bullshit. You know, they're like, why am I watching this person that's full of shit who can't even do the simplest things? You know, he claims that he can't do bigger rewards or better rewards because of detractors. He's blamed detractors for the reason why he can't do better rewards, because he thinks that if he does a giveaway, right, that detractors are going to report him. It's just, do you hear this convoluted bullshit? There's always an excuse for why he can't do something. I can't do a cooking with Phil segment because detractors will do something. They'll see something. They'll see a bill or they'll see that I have a coffee, an expensive coffee maker, right? Or they'll see that I have a $300 trash can, which is what he has. By the way, if you're not around, if you haven't been around the lore that much, that's right. Phil bought a $300 trash can that he bought when he moved into the house. A $300 trash can. I believe it's a compactor. I think that's what it does. But when he did a stream session where he was streaming, he was showing viewers his place. He showed it, and of course, detractors were like, "Dude, you're here talking about you don't have any money, you're begging, and then you spend $300 on a fucking trash can." Yeah, but that's Phil, of course. That's Phil. There's a stream out there with him doing that. The other thing too is he had an espresso machine that was pretty pricey, and people on the stream were saying, "Dude, you're literally begging for money, and you own an espresso machine." Which, I mean, espresso machines don't cost money, but when you're on stream begging for money, it's you know what I mean? Like it's not a good look. You know what I mean? It would be like Phil coming on stream and showing, I don't know, streaming from his Bentley, talk about how he doesn't have money to pay his bills. It just comes off disingenuous. Yours costs $400.
Anyway, like I said, we will do a DSP tries it this coming week, and I'll let you guys pick whatever you want, whether it's Shake Shack's hot dog. That sounds good to me, because I've never had a Shake Shack hot dog. That sounds like
I know he uses the whole electric company. Apparently he did some vlog. He did some vlog where the detractor saw his electric bill, and they called the electric company.
Subs.
And they Elaine, thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for being so generous. If you got a membership, please thank Elaine. Thank you, Elaine. I appreciate all the love and support. But someone, a detractor, well, not a troll, was able to contact his electric company and put a work order to cancel his electricity. So it didn't happen because he did get a notification saying they were going to cut off his power, and he contacted the electric company and was able to stop that from happening. Okay, Phil, whatever. You got one there. But you know how you resolve that? You just put away your bills, or you just designate your camera to one specific area, and then you can go ahead and start cooking. I think what he's worried about is that stove has to be dirty as God, dirty as shit. I mean, you see hoarders. I bet you that shit looks like hoarders, and that's why. And for him to be able to do a DSP tries or cooking with Phil, he'd need to clean. And I'm sorry, that's something him and Kat are not gonna do. They're not gonna clean.
Something tasty to do and different to do. So maybe we'll do that, okay? Or if you want the adult meal.
Well,
thank you so much, Elaine.
No. So the way it works is, so when I used to live in Pennsylvania lets you pick your own company to supply the power, but it was facilitated by your power is still facilitated by your local electric company. It was just some gimmick to, you know. So you've had all these different electric companies that supply the power, but it's like I think in I think in the Philly area it's called Pico. I think that's what it was, Pico Energy. They facilitate the power lines. They do all that. So if you want to shut your power off for someone that lives in the southeast Pennsylvania, you would have to call Pico, regardless of who your electric company, whoever supplies your electricity. So yeah, Beggaloo Energy. So they were able to contact his electric company and get his power, get it cut off. But Phil, you know how you resolve that? Phil, you know how you resolve that? You don't leave your fucking bills out. You clean the area up and you stay in one area and you do the cooking stream, Phil. It's that simple, man. It's not hard, bro. You plan everything. See, that's the problem. Phil would have to plan everything. And I'm sorry, Phil's not planning shit. I'd rather spend it on something he uses every day. Yeah.
It's good to see you, because Lance wasn't here on Friday.
Oh, Lance with the
Lance was actually upload that special edition of DSP tries it. Oh, it'll be a good one, huh? Don't worry, it's already been clipped and stolen and uploaded to someone else's channel with nothing to make it transformative, but they'll claim that they somehow are legally protected doing that when they're not, and I could sue them into fucking oblivion. But, you know, like I said, all this is being tracked, all this is being documented for the future use in a court of law. So it's all good.
Okay, Phil, make sure to count this one
I can't wait to own half the shit that my detractors own.
Yeah, Phil, that's how it works. Yes, that's how it works. Make sure to categorize this. Whoever's tracking this, Phil, whatever dent you have tracking this for duty, make sure you check this off as as commentary and transformative. Because these little bubbles and these blurbs that I put in here, my thoughts, that's providing commentary, Phil. So you make sure, Phil, that you flag it as fair use.
Few years. Anyway.
Oh, the cope. Apparently he doesn't understand there's a statute of limitation, but we won't tell Phil that. We won't tell.
Talking. He was absolute. Well, just
shout out Machete, Steven Machete Squad. All right. So we have that little rant there. So then here's another one where he specifically talks about Kino Casino. So he's again, Phil, you got to think this. Phil got $1,000, about almost $1,100 from his marathon on Friday. He went out with Soulmate, or he went out on Saturday, did a shopping. Soulmate got her DoorDash and did her Skyrim, and he was able to relax and do nothing, and just sit on his ass. And then what does he do on his day back? He gives Detractors 2 big copes and just 2 big copes about Detractors, Kino Casino, and he just loves taking the fucking bait, man. And I love how this one right here is even better, because he's telling you how this is where he's upset. Yeah, he can't tell people about his stories, about his IBS, about Cat having diarrhea, whatever, because the Detractors are going to use that against him, right? He's upset and annoyed. And again, he's blaming trolls for why he's boring. That's what he's doing here, right? So what does he do? He starts coping and seething, and it turns into a rant about. You say, "Ooh," but I'm being serious, Leopold. That's what he's bitching about, because the story he's giving you in this segment, he's talking about diarrhea. That's what he's talking about, and then he stops because then he claims that he can't tell the rest of the story because Detractors will use that against him, right? They'll find out where he shitted at, where he had diarrhea when he went to a store. And then the Detractors will be able to code where he shit all over himself, and they'll know exactly where he went to eat, and they'll contact that restaurant and they'll get him banned from that restaurant. That's what Phil's trying to tell you here. So let's watch this clip. It's a good one. It's short. I think it's like 8 minutes. Let's speed it up. Jump.
Oh, here's the deal. So I finished up on Friday night.
Yes.
I was I barely could finish. Like, if you watch that daily wrap, you'll see I am so exhausted. I'm beat, because when you drink and you're physically tired, you start to get almost like drowsy, right? So I was like so beat. And I got out of here and I spent a little bit of time with my wife, and I hit the sack. And I woke up yesterday morning and I had a bad hangover. I did. I woke up and I was like, oh my God.
He's drunk.
I had a headache. And I was like, what I really need is I need some food in me.
He's fat.
But it's our day off,
fat.
and we decided that we were going to order breakfast, right? So my wife and I have ordered breakfast before. We don't do it all the time, but a lot of the local places used to be good, but for some bizarre reason, they've gotten worse and worse. So we're like, we're just going to order.
By the way, can we stop? Can we please stop with he only orders once a week with his wife on his day off? We know that's bullshit. He orders minimum every day. He orders every fucking day. I'm sorry. But I love when he says that. When he copes about, when his donations are low and he talks about his day off, and he tell everyone that, he needs money. He needs you to give him money so that he can eat out with his wife once a week. We know it's bullshit. And again, who the fuck orders breakfast through DoorDash? I mean, brother, you can't put 2 pieces of toast in a toaster and some fucking coffee and put some jam on it and call it a day.
Like from a chain, so we ended up ordering of all places from IHOP, right? So I ordered,
and that's what tells me that his kitchen is just completely fucked up. Like, I don't think anything works in that fucking house. That kitchen is straight up just hoarded. There's probably pans, there's probably roaches all over the fucking stove. He probably uses it to fucking store shit in it. Empty container boxes, like his DoorDash containers, like the styrofoam. He probably fucking uses his stove to hold that shit in until trash day.
Omelet, but I don't want any meat. So I was like a veggie omelet.
Yeah, I
said,
have
we'll
pancakes
good in a
that are
veggie
pretty
omelet.
fire.
How about mushrooms and some roasted tomato and some green pepper and some onion? That sounds good, right? In an omelet. And then I got a side of like plain pancakes. Okay.
Wow, Phil, that's amazing. Those sound bites. You drink that gin. Soak it up. Soak up that gin, motherfucker.
So, that's what I got. Just plain pancakes and a veggie omelet, right? My wife ordered, she wanted strawberry banana pancakes, and I think she got an omelet that was just like ham and cheese, something like that, right? The food.
You hear that shit? And again, he told PPP that Kat was dieting and exercising, and she lost 30 pounds. Remember that in the DMs? But yeah, she's ordering this slop. Dude, I bet she's fatter than ever, man. I bet she's as big. She probably doubled in size. She probably doubles in size like every... Like right now, it's just a head and a body. You can't see the legs. You can't see where the thighs and the calves separate. It's just... what's that? Johnny 5? What was that cartoon? That Pixar animation with the white blimp bubble? Johnny 5, is that what it is? Yes. Cat has become Johnny 5.
Shows up. Now keep in mind I'm hungover, right? So I'm hungry. Oh man, I really need this. I'm not really looking or anything, so I just start eating. I'm hungry, so I eat like half the omelet.
Yeah, she has no need.
And then all of a sudden my stomach, I'm like, wait a minute. What's going on here? Something's up. And so I looked at my wife. My wife had started eating her omelet. Hers is all right. But then I looked, so her strawberry pancakes,
yes,
they didn't give her any strawberries at all. So we didn't have that. The bananas were actually like rotten. Like they'd take the bananas and cut the bananas up into slices and put them in the container. They were actually like rotten bananas. I'm not even kidding. It was disgusting. Like, oh my God, like what the hell? So then
by the way, I added that little note right there because again, Phil's gonna tell everyone right here. Phil will argue later that he would tell more interesting stories, but he can't because of my detractor, right? So just remember what he's talking about here, right? He's talking about rotting food.
In the container, they were actually like rotten bananas. I'm not even kidding. It was disgusting. Like, oh my God, like what the hell? So then I ate half my omelet. It didn't look bad or anything. But I
Doctor,
finished,
you're right.
I basically ate half the omelet and I had like maybe like half of the pancake stack. Okay. All of a sudden, my stomach turns and I'm like, oh. So I did some Alka-Seltzer. I chugged the Alka-Seltzer and my stomach was killing me. But I had a bunch of shit that I had to do yesterday.
Thank you, Ian.
So now here I am running around trying to do stuff on my day off, and my stomach is like curdling in me. And I'm like, oh my God. The thing is, I had no cheese in the omelet, no meat in the omelet. It was just veggies. So what that means is the freaking veggies were bad. They actually gave me bad veggies in my veggie omelet. I'm trying to eat healthy to recover from a hangover, and it ends up backfiring, and my stomach is killing me.
Maybe it was all the fucking alcohol that you downed, Phil. Maybe that's what caused it. I'm sorry, Phil. If you're drunk the way you claim you are, right? Which I doubt. He's a straight up alky. Pounding on that gin and hard liquor for years. You know, it takes a lot for you to hit that buzz. It's like, you know, it's like drug addicts. Drug addicts that do, I don't know, weed, and then after weed doesn't do it for them, they jump to cocaine, and then they're always chasing that high. What's it called? You're chasing that high, so then they go to meth, then they go to fentanyl, and they just because they built a tolerance to it, and that's Phil. I'm sorry, Phil. Those 10 shots probably did nothing to you, brother. They probably got you a little bit of little buzz, but I doubt it. I doubt it, man. The way you pound back that alcohol, nah, no way.
So it was not a good day because there was a lot of other stressful things that were going on that I had to deal with while my stomach was killing me all day. I'm dealing with this crap. So I think what I need to do is next time around when I do a marathon, I think I want to do.
I need that money. I really do. I need
like a double day off. Like I just think it makes sense. Like I have one day where I don't have to.
This fucking guy, Vulgar. Thank you, brother, for the 3. Thank you, brother. I definitely will.
Money.
Well, Cat definitely needs some nuts
An
on her
omelet made
face.
with butter, healthy style.
5 Leafa. Thank you for being a member for 8 months, brother. Thank you. An omelet made with butter. Yeah, I know, with butter and God knows how much fucking breading and all that. I'm sure. And you know they didn't have one. They probably had like 3 of them. You know, or Phil did, and then Kat probably had like 10 more, and then she probably ate Phil's leftovers.
Run around and do a whole bunch of shit so I can recover from the marathon, and then another day where I can go do my normal stuff. Because this time it did not work. I didn't get
streaming is hard now. Streaming is hard work. That's right. Yep, playing video games and begging is hard work. So Phil needs 2 days now to recover. He needs 2 days to recoup from a marathon.
Sleep in extra or nothing because I didn't feel good. I try to eat something to recover from my hangover, and it makes my stomach sick. And now all day I'm running around doing a whole bunch of stressful nonsense. And then my
stressful nonsense.
Like let me put it this.
Yes, grocery shopping is stressful nonsense. And by the way, I don't think he goes grocery shopping, by the way. I don't think he does. I remember watching a stream from last year. Money. Where someone Mechanic, brother. Mechanic, thank you for being a member, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you for being a 1 minute man investor, brother. I appreciate that. I remember last year someone introduced Phil to Walmart. So Walmart decided they needed to compete with Amazon, and they created kind of their own little Amazon Prime. They call it Walmart Plus or whatever. For $100, you can get free deliveries. You can get free grocery deliveries. I bet you any amount of money. I think he said he was going to try it, but he never talked about it after the fact. I bet you any amount of money he gets his fucking thing through that. He probably has that Walmart Prime shit where he pays $100. He probably puts his food order in, and then it gets delivered to him. And then doesn't he go to Fred Meyer's? Is that where he goes? I believe Fred Meyer's has something similar, where you can order it through their app and they'll deliver it to you for a fee. Dude, trust me, I believe that's what Phil is doing. I don't think he's going anywhere. I think when they stole his bags, remember when they stole his grocery bags, his reusable bags? I think that traumatized him. And he was worried the tractors were out to get him. Yeah, he does have agoraphobia. Definitely does. I think he does. Yeah. And he's paranoid. He's super fucking paranoid. And I think when someone stole his bags, I think he may have been traumatized. You have to hear this motherfucker. Like, people think, no one's going to get traumatized. No, Phil is. Phil will. This is a man that says doing mundane, routine fucking chores, like going to grocery shopping, is stressful. What the fuck is stressful about going grocery shopping? You go, the most stressful thing there, maybe, is if there's a lot of people there and you gotta wait in line for a long time. But you know what you do there? You leave your fucking cart and you walk out. You just go somewhere else. It's that simple, Phil.
If I actually was not me and I wasn't stalked and harassed by a bunch of crazy losers on the internet, okay, I would tell you all about yesterday, and there would be some interesting stuff. You guys would laugh your ass off at some of it.
Oh,
all right?
yeah, I'm
like
sure.
Something just happened that was so funny. But the thing is, it's private stuff. That's not stuff from the studio, from my streams. I can't tell you it. There was a time when I would have, and there was a
I bet you any amount of money the story was Cat had diarrhea too. Because you got to remember, he said the bananas were fucked up. So not only did he get diarrhea, I bet you any amount of money Cat was shitting all day. Like, she was probably on the toilet farting and shitting nonstop. Massive diarrhea. She had the squirts. If she laughed a little bit, she just squirts some shit out. It was disgusting. And to Phil, that's funny. That's so funny and interesting. But since the Detractor is ruining his life, Phil can't tell you the story about him and his wife had diarrhea all day long. And of course you would laugh, and that would be so interesting. Yeah, and God help them. These two fuckers with diarrhea, with one toilet, if they have one working toilet, because we know one toilet is all fucked up. And we know that they shit in the sink. So, can you imagine that nonsense? Good God. But again, that's the interesting stories that he's talking about. He's talking about when he has diarrhea, or when Cat has diarrhea, or when, I don't know, when one of the woodland creatures came to the door and Cat wanted to eat him or barbecue him. Those are the funny stories Phil is talking about.
time when I have. But sadly, if I tell you private stuff going on in my life, a whole bunch of people go insane. They hyper-focus on it. They try to use it to hurt me and do messed up stuff. So I can't tell you. Like, I'm not even kidding. 1,000,000%.
Well, dox
if
the
I actually
diarrhea.
told you, I know exactly how my detractors would try to mess with myself and others around me. I'm not kidding. So the funny part about it is, these idiots, right, who want good content and...
Here it is right here. I can tell you what the story was. Phil, we know you went to the grocery, we went grocery shopping while Kat stayed home. No one buying you actually did anything interesting. He didn't do anything interesting. Now, again, if you remember the Kino snake inning, right? And when Kino Casino talked about the DMs and all that, one of the interesting stories was that how Andy had to teach Phil how to use VPN, and how Phil decided to play with the VPN, and like a spurg decided, oh, I'm going to spend hours upon hours entertaining myself watching foreign commercials, right? And he thought that was so great and so funny, and how he kept telling PPP how great that was. So again, Phil, no one is buying that you actually did anything interesting, bro. You have no friends. You stay in that dirty, dingy dust box of your house. You spend most of your time in that little cramped ass office. Foreign commercials, yes. Foreign commercials. What he was trying to do was he was trying to use his VPN so that he can get free wrestling, either in Canada or something like that. And then he decided to pick random places, and I think he ended up picking Turkey. as the VPN, and it started giving him random YouTube ads or commercials, foreign commercials, and he spent hours entertaining himself.
Oh, Phil will tell a funny story. We'll make fun of him today. You can't even get the story anymore.
Oh, the
I would
end
love to tell
story.
you the story,
Oh, yeah,
a funny
yeah.
story here on the podcast.
I think that's
but
here.
I literally can't tell you because then you would use it in a toxic, negative, harmful way. So instead, you get nothing. You actually get nothing. You should have a funny story. It's fucking great, but no, you get nothing now. Okay, instead.
No, Phil, I don't want the funny story. What I want is I want you coping and seething like this. I want these rant videos that you do so I can post them. That's plenty of content for me, Phil. And that's what Phil never gets. Phil has to react to every little single minute thing that he thinks is some type of slight against him and his character. He really does. And what he hasn't realized after 17, almost 18 years, Phil, is that you don't have to react to these things. Again, the reaction is always worse than what you actually did. What's the whatchamacallit? The cover-up is always worse than the crime itself. Yeah, Phil. Here you go, Phil. The cover-up that you're trying to do, where you're trying to run cover for something stupid you did, is worse. It's worse. You know what? Duty, you know me, hablas? I don't talk to you? Is that what you're trying to say? What's up, Snooty? How you doing, brother? There you go.
All you get to know is that I was stressed out and had a stomachache.
Your,
that was my yesterday.
your spelling
I
was
tell you
a
a lot
little
more
bit
than that
off.
happened, but you're never going to know what it is.
Oh,
Maybe if these people out
okay.
there could actually behave like normal fucking humans instead of insane, stalkerish pest losers who actually are out to hurt me for some bizarre reason. I don't get it. You know.
Again, Phil, there's about maybe a 5%. There's about 5% of the vortex that want to see you get hurt, Phil. The remaining 95% of the people just want to laugh at your stupid ass. They want to laugh at you, Phil. They really do, Phil. Now, I love how he makes it seem like everyone out there wants to see him homeless or poor or beat up or hurt. No, Phil. Vast majority of people don't give a shit. They just like to point and laugh, brother, and just mock you. That's what they like to do. But of course, Phil likes to make it seem like it's worse than that. Because, of course, he always has to play the victim. Like, can you imagine that? Can you imagine if Phil's biggest gripe was that detractors are making fun of me? How ridiculous he would look? How even his own viewers would say, you're being an idiot, ignore it. You're being an idiot, ignore it. He can't do that. So he has to make it bigger than what it actually is. He has to talk about how people want to hurt him and want to see him dead and all that. No, Phil. And of course, Phil, you have the extreme in every category. Trust me, I bet you have a couple dents in your stream that wish I was dead. Or they wish death on me. How many people talk about my daughter in your chat? I mean, again, I don't care. I don't address it or make it an issue. And again, Phil, that, you know, maybe you should learn, brother. Jay loves you, Duty. Well, because I care more about Jay than Phil does.
No. It's very odd the way that they work and they operate, but I apologize
Fair
to
enough,
those of you
Dash.
who probably would be nice people and would be interested in hearing more about my private life and the stuff that I do and the things I get into, but I can't share it anymore. It really does stink.
Oh,
I can't. There'd be a whole show. This whole podcast would be laughing about hearing stuff that happened yesterday.
Okay, this is a cope for why he's boring. So again, it's not his fault that he's boring as fuck, right? It's not his fault that he doesn't know discretion, because that's a lot what it is. It's discretion. Phil, you can tell a story about what happened to you and use discretion. You don't have to tell every single person what you fucking did. Like, you don't have to go into a minute detail from the moment you got up to the moment you combed your hair to the moment you got into the car to the moment of what you ate to where you went, who you saw. You don't need to do that for a story, Phil. You can be very high level and still be entertaining. The problem here, Phil, is that you're just not interesting. You're boring as fuck. From a man who thinks scat humor is interesting, that's all you got, bro. That's all you have. That's all you have. And I guess he hasn't realized that's it. But of course, with many things, Phil doesn't know. Like, he still hasn't realized that what his station is on the internet, and he continues to fight against it. Chase, thank you for being a 1 minute man investor. I appreciate it. Thank you. Very generous. And again, thank you everyone for the support, the love. I appreciate it. Everyone on Kick, thank you guys for being out there. You say it's more than 5%? It could be. I don't know. These aren't hard numbers. You know what I mean? And they're variations.
Phil
like
has the insecurities similar to a school kid.
He does. He's never grown out of it. And I appreciate you being a member for 7 months. it might be more than and then again, I'm just using generalities. You know, you have people that want to see him broke but don't want to see him dead. You have people who want harm, like physical harm to him, and then you have the vast majority of the people that just want to point and laugh at his stupid ass. So I think myself, I fit in the one. I want to point and laugh at him. I want to point and laugh at him and mock him and just, he's my entertainment. He's my telenovela. That's what he is. And whether he succeeds or fails, I don't care. Because at his core, the person he is never changes. And that's my biggest gripe with Phil, is at his core, he's a terrible person. And even if he was a terrible person, fine, be a terrible person. I don't like when he puts his terrible behavior on the others. Like, I don't like when he treats other people like shit. That's probably my biggest gripe with Phil, is how he treats other people. If he dies, who's Duty gonna make fun of? Who's Duty gonna laugh at? Will Duty have to become a Cyrax troll? No, I don't want to be a Cyrax troll. I really don't.
But I can't even tell you. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Maybe if I wait a few years,
He
right,
won't ever change.
then maybe I can do that, right?
Because this is why Phil will never change. There's two reasons why Phil will never change. One, changing means that you have to take accountability and admit that you were wrong. Right? You have to be wrong, because if you're changing, because if you didn't do anything wrong when you're changing, then what was the point of changing, right? That's the first thing. And it requires work. It requires work. It requires being a good person requires a little bit of work. It does. It requires a little bit of work. Because trust me, sometimes, you know, I'm for the most part, I'm going to say like 95% of the time, I'm a really chill, nice person. But there are 5% of the time where I just want to fucking Minecraft people. Because they do something stupid or annoy me or they slighted me in some way, right? But I know that I have to control that 5% of the time. I have to control that person that wants to just lash out, because we live in a society, it's not appropriate, and you just don't do it, because what ends up happening is you either hurt someone and you end up paying for it. You know what I mean? That's why I try not to really rage out on people or go off on people, because all that does is just raises your blood pressure, and you're giving them the reaction that they want. People say shit to you because they want a reaction. When you just ignore it and don't let it bother you, then typically those people move on, Phil. Here's a little dirty secret, Phil. If you wouldn't be such a narcissistic asshole and have to react to everything, I guarantee you a large portion of the people that dislike you will probably stop watching. They'll stop watching you, they'll stop watching Detractor content, and they'll move on to something more funnier. But since you refuse, and you want to continue to do the same thing over and over and over and keep feeding the trolls and keep being a locale, that's why you have thousands of people that watch you and mock you.
I don't know what's going on. So, like 3 or 4 bot accounts are spamming on Kick. I'm not even going to read what they're saying. I'm just going to ban them. Seriously, I'm not going to read it. I'm just going to ban all these accounts that are spamming the same message, because obviously they're all the same account. Okay, there we go. Morons. All right. Okay, so the good news is I'm not hungover today. I feel much better. And but I was so behind. Like yesterday, I was running around doing a million things, and now today I get in the office. I'm like, crap, I didn't get the game yet. You know, my stuff's not set up in charge. I got to plug everything in. So it's kind of like playing catch up now. We got a full 6 days of streaming this week. We do 6 days of streaming. Now through Friday. And it's going to be a good variety of content. Today, all day, we're trying out this Mafia: The Old Country game. Tomorrow, we're going to be, I believe, going back to.
All right, let me.
Because Ashton called you out on not doing the.
Here it is right here. Here it is right here.
You're making the fans suffer. We don't get our reward because Ashton called you out on not doing the reward. Why do we suffer? Because he's mean to you about it. What on earth makes you think that I even know that Ashton said a word about anything? I don't.
Oh, come on, Phil.
I was drunk. I stopped streaming. I went to spend time with my wife. I passed out. I woke up the next morning hungover. I had an omelet that gave me a stomachache. I have no idea about anything you're talking about. The only reason I even know anyone's whining is because they're in the chat whining about it. Nah, DSP tries it well. Me, I don't care.
Sure, Phil. Cool. Oh, my lord, the money creature, brother. You Giallo, brother. Thank you for the 20 euros. My lord, thank you. That's like $1,000 in American.
I think either DSP forgets that if it wasn't for people taking the time out of their real life day to hang during his streams and show support, he wouldn't be where he is, but all he sees is $signs, which is sad.
You are 100% correct. And I think people have tried to give him this. People have tried to tell him, look, detractors aren't going away. You know, why don't you try to, you know, kind of coexist with them and try to use them, you know, to your benefit. And either he's not smart enough to do that, or he's too prideful, or for him that would be giving the detractors a W. And he just refuses to do that. I mean, you have other like, as much as I despise Boogie and I don't like Wings that much, at least they were smart enough to realize I am who I am. Everyone hates me. I might as well try to make some bank off of it. And they linked up with Keemstar, and they've kind of did better for themselves, you know, as much as a locale can do. And they were smart enough to do that. And Phil had a similar opportunity. What's up, Wheeler? Phil had a similar opportunity with Kino Casino, and he refused to take their advice. And even though I believe it was a troll, it was a troll. They wanted to fell Phil. I really thought that if Phil would have played ball and let himself be humiliated and go along with all the shit they wanted to do, I think they would have kept him along, and he could have been that he could have been that sidekick, that regarded sidekick that like Howard Stern has and so on. I think, and he would have made some bank, but that would have required Phil to humble himself and accept the fact that he's a locale, and he refused to do it. Here's a hot take for you. Here's a hot take for you. You guys can mark this down right here at the, what is it? What's today's date? August 11th, 12:34 Eastern. Duty's making a prediction. I'm predicting that if Kino Casino is still around by the end of the year or next year, we will see a DSP, excuse me, not Kino Casino, Locale, my apologies. If Locale is still around by the end of the year, beginning of next year, like say first quarter of 2026, my prediction is that we're going to see I keep saying Kino. We're going to see a Locale Live DSP collab. That's Duty's prediction. Mark it down. Yes, yeah, well, a lot of that too is that they struggle with social norms and so on. So they're very black and white people, and they can't see gray. They can't see, you know, and dude, there are many times where, I'm a married man. Dude's been married 30 something years, right? I've been married a long time. There are a good deal. There are a number of, I'm not gonna say how much, but there are a percentage of time where Duty will just eat it. I will eat it.
Eat it.
Even if I'm
Give
right.
me your mailing address. I want to mail you a spoon. So
We're gonna
you can
watch
eat
it in
shit
a
out of my
minute, Si.
fucking ass.
Duty will eat it just to avoid an argument, because whatever, you know, it's important to my wife, and for me it's personally not that important. I don't give a shit. I will eat it just to avoid a fight or just to keep the peace. And there are just times you just have to do that. And again, that's, I guess, probably some, you know, that's me. That's self-preservation for myself. But I can understand that, you know what, in a relationship, there's grays. There's times where you just need to back off. Even if you're logically right and you think you're logical and she's being emotional, you just need to step back and just say, it is what it is. It's not that important to me. It's important to them. So you just eat it, you know, and that takes some, you know, you need to be able to say to yourself, you know, what's important to you? Is being right important, or is living peaceably important? And I choose peace. I do. Sorry you've been asked this a million times. Did anything ever happen with the condo? Real quick, yeah, no, not a problem. You can always ask. So the condo, I reached out to the seller, the seller's agent. The seller's agent told me that there is an offer. There's an offer for $520 for the condo pending an inspection. Now, the realtor said that he wasn't sure if the inspection was going to go through smoothly because the property needed some repair. And they had a feeling that the offer was going to be lowered and the seller was going to say, no, thank you. So I said, well, I talked to the representative. I said, I think it's overpriced. I said, I think the valuation for that property is $490, and they didn't say anything. And I said, all right, well, when do you hear back from the inspection? And they said, it's a multiple inspection. There are a couple things that need to get done, and then we'll know. So as of right now, there is an offer on a contingency based on the inspection. So we don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go. But I was being kind of serious. I was being serious that if I can get that for $490, it would be worth it. $490 would be worth it, not $535. No, that property's not worth $530. So as of this point, there is an offer. So stay tuned. If it comes off the market, I did give the representative my phone number, and I was just like, hey, you know, I said, hey, can you give me a call if it's available or whatever? So she took my information. She was very nice. She was a very nice person. Which I think the offer was $523, but again, it's based on the inspection, and the representative made it seem like, I got the sense from the realtor that she thought it was a bit overpriced, and that she thought that offer wasn't going to stand because it needed a lot of work. So, but that's it. That's where they are. That's what they are. Are you buying? Well, I reached out to find out what was going on with it, and I was told by the realtor that there is a offer contingent on an inspection. So, boy, can we crowdfund and buy it? That would be amazing. I mean, you get what? How many people you would need? If you get 10,000 people donating, what's that? $500? Is it $500? $500. You get 10. We can buy the property. That's right. We can turn it into a DSP museum. Oh man, I had a lot of plans. It would be great, but that's where it is right now. So stay tuned. More to come. All right. So here we have Phil coping and seething, bitching about Kino Casino and the Detractors. It's just all cope from this fucking guy. It's just nothing. How much rent would be? Well, I said that if I do buy it, I'll make it an Airbnb, and if you drop a 50-member bomb, you can stay for a week. We'll have the Detractor Con there. Remember, Side Scrollers wanted to do a Detractor Con. We can do the Detractor Con there at the Condo. So, didn't you just said you just wanted to laugh? Yes, I always love to laugh. Of course. Oh yeah, I like to laugh. But again, the one thing you don't know about me is I'm willing to do pretty much anything for a meme and to laugh. So and again, that's $490 for that property isn't a bad investment. I think I mentioned this the last time. I used to do real estate. So I would buy houses, flip them or whatever. That would be a property that would be ripe for flipping. So you buy it for $490, you put in $10K to get it up to code, and then you sell it for $540, and you make $40,000 profit. It's a very nice flip. But before I would do that, I would definitely use it for a meme for a little bit. For a good 3 to 6 months, I would use it for a nice meme, and then sell it. Nothing like giving Phil giving Phil an agita. Giving Phil a bad idea right now. Well, no. But the thing is, Ben, is that if you can get the property for $490. Yeah, the market's kind of trash now, but as soon as the market picks up, which the market always picks up, you can then put it on the market and sell it. It wouldn't be a quick flip. It would be something that would probably take a year before you flip it. You keep the property for a year, you wait for the property value to go up, and then you sell it. And in the meantime, you can have fun with DSP. Dude, it would be great. I would put signs on the window, and so that Phil and Kat can see it. Man, I put a sign, Detractor, the Detractor Museum coming soon. just to give him agita, just to upset him. Yeah, and of course my bigger plan was I was gonna, if you ever watch Seinfeld, I was gonna do a Morty, and I was going to become Condo president. I was gonna set up a de facto Condo president. And I was gonna fill the Condo Association with my lackeys so that I can do whatever I want. Yes, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna set up a puppet regime. And then I was gonna set up these really archaic rules that said something like, if your house isn't up to code, you would get fined $300 a day. So I would take Phil's king's tax that he'd make every day, I take it until he gets that shithole fixed up. So that's what I would do. Yes, the Boca Vista. That would be my plan. I think I can get all that done in a year. I could. If I really tried and put my effort, I could. So, all right, enough of the houses. Yeah, I think I pretty much. Oh, of course, we gotta watch this, folks. We gotta watch this. This is Phil yesterday going off about Mafia Old Country. Let's definitely watch this.
Play today.
By the way, shout out to the wheelchair person that made me the RGB wheelchair. That stuff is fire. Yeah, I would love to see the Gmail account. That Gmail account would be interesting.
I'm having a good time. Like I said, that was a good sequence. That felt just like Uncharted. It was kind of cool. It was a throwback because you don't have any more Uncharted games. It was good to have a sequence like that.
Yeah, the Bird Boy.
I'm not going to keep playing. People are just going to sit here complaining and then no one supporting it all.
What's up,
I'll just
chill
do it for an hour.
Let me
Seriously,
give you
we can play more of this later in the week. If people are burned out because I played so much of it today, then we'll just do it later in the week, and I'm okay with that.
Welcome to the club.
But I want to do what's right and what people are going to care about and support. I don't want to be doing it and then get yelled at and say, "Oh, you really goofed. You played too much of this game. It's boring now." I'm just tired of it. Really, I'm tired of it.
He's been saying this for years about playing fucking a game multiple times in a day. He said it about Donkey Kong. He said it about Super Mario Brothers. Phil, it's just simple, bro. One of your whales or two of your whales weren't out there. They were tapped the fuck out, and all they had was $34 to give you, bro. That's all they did, man. And that's it. It's not that they didn't like The Godfather. It's not that. They're just fucking tapped.
I'm tired of just being told that everything I do is wrong. When here I am.
I love that cope. I love that cope. He's bitching about support, and then he turns this into, "Oh, I'm tired of being told that everything I do is wrong." Who the fuck said that, Phil? No one said that you're doing anything wrong. But again, it's a guilt trip to make people give him money. Oh, you see, everyone says I'm terrible. I'm a bad person. I do everything wrong. Give me money. That's all that is.
You know, a full day of coverage of a new game for you. Conai Joe did a $2 super chat. Thanks for the marathon today. Yes, all
he made $200 today.
All day.
$200 after making almost $1,100 on Friday, and still bitching.
I'll tell you
What's
right
up,
now,
Derek?
I'm not going to end tonight at $29 support for a brand new release I just bought.
Oh, really, Phil? Oh, really, Phil? What was that? Let's see that again.
You're
right not going to what?
I'm not going to end tonight at $29 support for a brand new release that I just bought. I'm not doing it.
Oh, really,
So whatever
Phil?
it's going to take to
What
bring
are
more
you
people
gonna
to the
do?
stream who are going to engage in support, rather than people just sitting here whining and screaming on Kick about something that I'm not involved in because I was playing the game. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
People were asking me what was he talking about. One of his moderators banned someone in chat, and then he tried to act like I had nothing to do with it. But Phil, you're the ones that demand such a heavy hand on your chat. You're the ones that tell your moderators that if you don't do your job, that you're going to remove their swords from Kick. You did it with the two with Dark Side Dabbing and a few other folks. So of course they're going to be heavy-handed. And then when someone gets banned that shouldn't have been banned, shouldn't have really been banned, you're going to act like I had nothing to do with this. I did nothing wrong. Say what's up to Beggs Bunny. Beggs Bunny, look at Beggs Bunny alive and well.
No, we're about 4 hours into the game right now. Four hours. Yep.
Bugs Bunny never died. I mean, Beggs Bunny never died.
How's the game? So far, it's good. I really like that last sequence. I thought it was fun.
Oh, I can tell
so you
all
want me
the
to continue?
fun you have.
Please support the stream. Don't sit there and complaining that, oh, the stream is boring and everything I'm doing is wrong. I'm covering the new game, right? Which is what you want. So why are you complaining? Unless what you're telling me is that just don't do double stream days. Don't ever do the same game twice in one day. It's too much. If that's what you're telling me, then I'll stop doing it. But I thought doing this all day today would make sense.
A smart person, Phil. A smart person, unlike yourself, Phil, would have said, you know what? Battlefield. Everyone's hyped for Battlefield. Let me play Battlefield. Let me play Battlefield. But of course, he doesn't want to be embarrassed in a first-person shooter. By the way, dude, you've been playing Battlefield 6 all weekend. Good. It's a good time. They need to do something about their the way they the spawn points are fine. The issue I'm having with the game is the visibility is a little bit off. Like I actually had to make the visibility higher. That's the one. Like the field of view is a little bit off. They need to fix that, and they need to speed up the characters just a little bit more. Just speed it up a little bit more. But it's good. I'm enjoying it. You thought it sucked? I thought it was good. I've been playing it nonstop since Saturday. And yeah, it's been good. I enjoy it. And I think it was the #1 trending game on Steam or whatever. I mean, I played it, had a great time. I mean, I have the EA, I get the EA, what side? I got it for, I'm getting it for free, so.
Because you want to get a good taste of what it is. In fact, we didn't even get to the gameplay until like the last 20 minutes of the first stream. Tonight has been all gameplay.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is great. It wasn't just narrative.
Yeah, Lunar, but he says, he claims that he does everything, he'll do anything for his chat, but yet refuse to do that.
All right. Well, I'm going to resume that. We're going to play for about another 45, 50 minutes roughly. And please support the stream. Like I said, if I end this at $29 tonight, it's not even explainable. It's just, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Okay? All right. All right.
Oh, God. You got to love when he smacks his lip. Like he's such in a tizzy. God, Phil. Again, Phil. This is why people despise you, brother. And this is why you fail, brother. And this is why you end up at $34. This is exactly why, bro.
I'm not ending the stream with only $29, but I have no choice but to end it on $34.
Exactly.
Rolling on the floor, laughing emoji.
GBRC 100%. You just make yourself sound like an idiot. You sound entitled. You sound spoiled. You sound like you're demanding people give you money. And yet you still walked away with $34. Good God, man. Too bad the beta's over. It'll be back up on the 16th. There's another beta coming over. The 16th through the 19th, I think. So that's the one Phil's gonna play. Void. So if you want to play, Jumping is good. I like it. I had a good time. It's 1,000 times better than Battlefront 2042, whatever it is. It's similar to Battlefront 4. Battlefield 4 reminds me a lot of Battlefield 4. It's pretty good. Is it the 14th? Yeah. Jump on, man. It's a good time. I think it'll be the I think it'll. If you, I know you're still streaming Void. Are you still doing Call of Duty Void? You'll probably get some content doing Battlefield. Definitely can. Conquest is good. I like the Conquest mode. Conquest is good. Domination's okay. You complete it out. Perfect. All right, there you go. Oh, you did? There you go, brother. There you go. Yeah. I'm not that great. I don't. To me, I'm more of a Call of Duty person. Battlefield plays differently for some reason. And those maps are pretty big. So we should play on Thursday. Hit me up, man. We'll do a collab, brother. We'll do a stream together. Couldn't even get to a solid 30. That's right. And that was what, from 2 donations. All right, real quick before we go, let us watch Lucetto's video. I want to see it again. I watched it last night when it premiered. It was funny as all hell.
I used to have dandruff, so I tried.
Real quick, let's just get to the episode itself. So, shout out Lucetto. If you haven't seen it, definitely go. Give him a big thumbs up. Give him a shout out. He's a good dude, man. The content is just fucking funny. So, this is way back. This is the Wayback Machine. This is Phil. This is some Phil lore when Phil was younger. So, let's watch it. Bad Company. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does remind me of Bad Company. Yeah, it's good. I like it.
3, 4, 5, and 6. I fucking knew it. And 10. Fuck yes.
Philip, can't you sit on the couch like a normal person?
Mother, you know, this hair is not gonna comb itself.
You're 13, Philip. You should start combing your own hair.
But I'm your little king, right, Mother?
Oh my goodness, Phil, you're balding.
I'm your little spoiled bitch kid of a king. Mommy!
Philip, don't talk like that.
Well, here comes my bus.
How you doing, dude?
Hello, how you doing?
Good morning, Mr. Jordan. Did you do anything interesting over the weekend, Mr. Jordan?
I'm not interested in anything, dude. I turned the only interest I had in life into my job. I don't know what to fucking do.
Bye, Mr. Jordan. What's the rush, Phil? I can't be late to class. Oh, brother Phil. You can run, but you can't hide.
Did you forget you owe us $5, Phil?
Come on, guys, over at Kino Casino. Quit razzing
What's
me.
going on here? Everybody get to fucking class now.
Top of the morning to you morons. Today, of course, we will be going over mathematics.
Don't tell me what the fuck to talk. I'm smarter than you. I'm a scholar. There's a difference.
Dale, sit your ass down.
You can have this conversation with me if you have not even completed college at all.
Dale, relax and count to 5.
You've never studied demographics. You've never studied any of this shit.
Philip Burnell to the principal's office immediately.
What the hell did I do? You wanted to see me, Principal Cambion?
Phil, Nobody is signing up for the school safety patrol. I am assigning you as the officer of this school.
Holy fuck, I would be honored, Principal Cambion.
Yeah, just, you know, keep the hallways clear and write up detention slips.
Holy shit, this is awesome. Hey, do I get a taser gun or pepper spray or a baton?
No, no, no. You get a whistle and a vest. That's it, Phil.
Oh, by the way, the guys over at Kino Casino are always breaking my balls about the $5 I owe them. I was hoping you could do something about those guys.
Well, Phil, you know you should always pay back what you owe.
I don't live by that philosophy.
You got loaned $5. You pay $5 back, Phil.
No. They loaned me $1, but they want 400% interest. Thus, we had discussions of a payment plan.
Are you fucking serious right now? I mean, oh my God, there will be no loan sharking activities in this school. I'm getting those fucking Kino guys in here right after lunch.
With great power comes robust responsibilities.
It has the correct gravitational pull and the right mathematics.
Shut up, it's the That Being Said faction.
That being
Hey, what the fuck? I'm smoking.
Which vest is podcast vest? That being said. Relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. That being said. Which vest?
Who's there?
What's up, Phil?
Tootie, you're in big trouble, cacksucker. Where the fuck is your permission slip?
Whoa, buddy.
I don't have a permission slip, and you have no authority. You look pathetic, Phil.
I look fucking flawless. You're just jealous of my swagger. Duty, come on, man, for real. Show me your permission slip, or you're getting detention.
Holy shit, I can't take a shit in peace. Well, it's stool pigeon side Phil. What a fucking loser.
Attention, Ashton and Andy to the principal's office now.
Well, Triple P, looks like you're in trouble.
Here's the thing, brother Phil. I practically run this school. Principal Cambion is my top loan shark customer.
That can't be. I run this school. I'm second in command after the principal.
Keep lying to yourself, loser side Phil.
I'm gonna have to quit the force. I have no chance against the Kino mob. This means I am letting down safety patrol officers from the past. Fuck them. Where the fuck is that music coming from?
Oh my lord, round of applause for each other. So good. Wow, he got 912 likes. It's up to 5,000. Dude, do me a favor. Go check it out. Go give him a thumbs up. Give him a like. You know, so he can pump out a lot more content. I know the content's been a little slow this season. I know that he's been working on, like, you know, he's been working on real life stuff. So give him the time and patience to pump out the content. He will. He's a good dude. And he's part of the Duty mob too. So he hangs out here and chats with us. So let's definitely give him some love and support. All right, guys. Man, Duty's been streaming for a while. What am I? I'm up to what? How long I've been streaming? Oh my God, almost 3.5 hours. Good Lord, Duty went over an hour and 15 minutes longer than he expected. All right, so that's all I have, folks. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Thank you. The first stream back of season 1 has been very successful. That's right. It's been successful. Everything was on point. Let's see. Did you guys get me to 200 likes? If you guys got me to 200 likes, you'll get another reward. You know what? Fuck it. I feel generous. Regardless, you guys are gonna get bubbles. You guys are gonna get bubbles either way. That's right. You're gonna get bubbles. That's right.
He's gay.
Because unlike Phil, I'm not gay. That's okay. We don't have to.
My morale support.
The morale support. Duty loves the morale support. All the support's great. The morale support is wonderful. If you guys are in Keck, I'm gonna enable the highlight messages or whatever for the ward stuff. I'll do something for you guys with that. I'll maybe do, like, you guys can redeem it for something interesting or whatever. So what is up? And again, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Void, I felt it. Let's Maga. Thank you guys for coming out for Kick and holding it down. Hopefully we'll get more people coming there the more I stream. And yeah, so again, thank you. I appreciate you guys. I'll be back Wednesday unless something major happens tonight. Then maybe I'll stream Tuesday. We'll see. If not, again, thank you. Much love, much support. And before we go, I'm gonna leave you guys with the intro, with the new intro. You guys have a great day, and appreciate you guys. So peace out, everyone. And there you go, folks. Alrighty, folks. You guys have a great day. Peace out. See you either tomorrow, but not see you Wednesday. Peace out, everyone.